At least I caught it
Yep.
then and not later. Hello, welcome to Chaotic Calling Streaming. We're going to TLDR this. We have Doran, we have Bran, we have Murdoch, we have Dravos, and we have Julia. We were just talking about how we bullied up a bunch of kids to get information about a bone, and then we went to the Blue Inn Tavern where Julia was able to meet up with the boys that are the sons of our Fiona, and also Dravos was meeting up with the Rictavio and learn about the location where the Sun Sword might be. And please resume. What were you saying about the Sun Sword before I realized I recorded 2 minutes of silence?
I was saying that it is south and hold on, let me look at the map right.
It's a little ways away. We know that much. But you remember what the place was called, right?
I would have to look at the map.
You didn't take notes?
I remember it is.
If I remember correctly, it was like the.
I don't have a way of taking notes. My wife kills me if I touch her pins.
No. Okay, so here's a word of advice for you. If you go to your character sheet, this is what I usually do when I'm a player. In your character sheet, go to bio, and there's like 3 different areas where you just write stuff down. And also, yeah, like he said, notepad is your best friend. That's where I said put your horse. Put your horse there so you don't forget it. All right. Well, yeah. Use it. It's there for you, my friend. And
know what that was for.
Oh yeah, Amber Temple is what it's called.
And let's see here. Somebody performed. I believe
somebody took notes. Thank God.
Doran.
What was it called?
Well, Doran also performed that night, which kept Rictavio from giving out a tell that night, if I recall correctly.
That is correct.
All right, and let's see here. And we got like a peaceful long rest that night, I believe. And then the next morning you had a mission because Erwin, the tavern owner, was told that you guys are adventuring typed, and he said his liquor is about to run low because they had to get onto those boys for Julia buying up all the booze. But you guys have taken the quest to go check out the Wizards of the Wine, or Wizards of the Vine. I don't remember. We'll figure it out when we get there.
I think the Wizard of the Wine.
Yeah, I got it right. Wizards of the Wines. Yep. So you were asked to go check out and see what is keeping them. Before you did, you prepared by going to the local smith, who said if you wanted some silver weapons, they're 200 gold flat out. You managed to make some persuasions, do a little trading, and get the weapons that you wanted, while Murdoch spent his time waiting outside and followed the guy who looked like a potato farmer out to the docks where he was about to go on to Lake Zorovich with his bag of potatoes. But lucky for us, Murdoch saved a little girl named Annabelle from this mean old potato farmer who rowed his way out into the boat and tried to get away. Meanwhile, he brings the little girl back in. You guys kind of like stop him at the smith, and we had a little interaction there where you guys got to meet Annabelle. And we dealt with the dwarf to get everybody silvered up. And then the next task was to return Annabelle to her family, correct? I think we also stopped by the church to get holy water.
Yep, I got some holy water.
Just trying to remember things. You can help me jog that memory if you can remember something I'm missing. And yeah, you guys return Annabelle to her father and her uncle, and they thank you profusely, give you rewards and a couple of horses to help you out. And I think you guys were just leaving this lovely camp that we're currently in.
Yep, to get some fix the wine problem.
All right. I feel like if I don't do this, I'll forget to do this later. So what I'm also going to do is like a little backtracking a little bit, not too far, but I just wanted to like let you guys know, like as you were walking out of the gates, you probably realized this. There's been pamphlets or papers being posted on boards and stuff like that. And let's see here if I can hold out one of these handouts. And maybe just casually, you know, just going up to it and look. You saw this particular one. There's like 3 or 4 of them on a single board right as you were exiting the town. It says, "Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendants and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well, the Baron." And, you know, you kind of recollect all those pikes with rotten wood wolf heads out in the front lines of the gates. And then you just
Okay.
kind of like happen to notice another individual who is tearing down these old pamphlets and he's putting up a new one. So let me show you what that is. And then, I'm just considering like this is probably something you would have seen on the way out of town. Like maybe it didn't catch your eye or attention, but
grab one from the guy and get one that's not already posted up and have to tear it down just for him to replace another one. They're able to just go up and ask him, "Can I see one of those?"
yeah, sure, here you go. And yeah, this one here says, "Come one, come all to the greatest celebration of the year, the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Attendants and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well, the Baron." Yeah, I feel like...
I'm hold on to this because for some reason I get the feeling that I'm gonna need to.
Alright, yeah, I figure I'd at least mention that because it's one of those things. Like, I was trying to see if you guys would go to the square to notice it, but then I was like, oh, this is probably on the outskirts of town as well. So yeah, that is one thing I wanted to get out of the way. But then you proceeded to the Vistani camp, and then now you are currently where you left off. We are heading back on the road, right?
Yes,
I
towards
think the
the
Wizard of the Vines was west, if I recall correctly.
That
That
is
is correct.
correct.
I really took a lot of notes.
Nice. Alright, so let me...
So why are children required?
A little ominous,
Jesus Christ, I don't know. Now you're making me wonder because we had this problem with the children at the church. Now we got children of the town. No, basically though, I could tell you they just want like happiness spread throughout the world, and children need to be cheerful. It's just like a festival. Children need to be there to make it happier occasion. It's like trying to take them to the carnival or something. I would assume
Man,
that's
kids,
their
kids
intent.
just piss me off.
Is that it? That's what it is. I guess that's where it is. Alright, so what I will do, did I move you to the Barovia map?
moved it to the map.
Alright, there's Valaki. You see it?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see here. We need to go. Do we remember? I think this is where we need to go, right?
It is to the far west.
Alright, let's take a look here. So,
It's like 8 hours away or something along those lines.
I think it
That's
was...
where
Well, I mean, you all have horses, so if it was on foot, I would think it'd be a
Right.
lot longer. But since you all have horses now, congratulations on that, by the way. Should be able to get there a
King
little
Murdoch
bit.
welcomes you.
Yes, you
Oh,
do.
hail the mighty King Murdoch.
Aha! Areas of Barovia. That's what I need to look up. Alright. Wow. Okay, lag monster. Please settle down. Alright. So, I'm assuming it was Q. Let me double check this real quick. But we're going to the Wizards of the Wine. Q, the Wizards of the Wine. Oh no, that's not it at all. Oh, what's funny is it's W for Wizards of the Wine, right? Okay, that makes sense. Do we see a W on there? Ah, yes, there it is. I found it, guys. We marked it the other day. I forgot. So yeah, you would have to... Okay, I'm just trying to gauge how long you got to spend. So, all right, yeah, there we go. We got a way to go. The road is completely off kilter. I would have to adjust this map somehow. Either way, though, going across the bridge there. I'm gonna go ahead and see what. No, it takes me a little time to remember where everything is in this thing. So let's see what P is real quick, and then we'll go from there. So on your little journey, you all ride your horses. You got all your gear that you need. You start your way out, and the road comes to an X intersection, which is right about here, with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. The lower half of a snap wooden sign thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. The top half of the sign, featuring arms pointing in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby. So you see a sign that's kind of like, been broken off, and in the weeds you can see the directions that it's pointing, or...
Seeing as the wooded area is more of my terrain, I would say that I would probably take over from here and do my job. Which path looks more used?
That's not the best conversation to be having. You're basically looking for the actual road that leads to where you're going. You're not technically needing to go through woods or anything. Like
No.
you have a
Because
map, so
you're
make a
the
survival.
map.
You make a
I was
survival.
saying, yeah.
Yeah, you wanna, and I will try to gauge which roads are more used. They're about
18.
roads leading south probably aren't as used as the ones leading northwest and northeast. So there's a lot more wear and tear on these two roads.
I turn to the rest of the, and I'd say the road that goes a little more northwards would probably be better for the horses, less jagged terrain, so to speak.
I mean, if you were looking for ease for the horses, their roads, I mean, either way would have worked for the horses.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
looking at whichever one looked more used because that's usually the safer of the two paths.
Yeah, I mean, that the southwest is probably the more used one. Northwest kind of like blooms off a bit.
Well, then we go that way then.
All right. So yeah, you continue traveling, and then I will roll on the. Well, let's see here if I recall. Let's just do this.
Also, is it possible we could have the hammer token back on? It helps me visualize. the map.
Yes, definitely. Like
Would say it is hammer time.
battery him. Let me get on the right layer and make that hammer the proper size. There we go. Yeah, so this is where you guys were currently at. As you kind of like drove out of town, got over the bridge, and then you just, yeah, you notice a sign that was sticking up, but it got chopped off at the top half. And then there's like these, in the weeds, you can see directions of 4 different paths that are like on a, the top part of the sign is just laying in the grass, pretty much. Is there anything you want to do here, or are you just going to carry on?
Did anyone investigate
think-
all the signs at all?
Oh, no. Just Dravo said go southwest. I mean, you want to look
Well, I
at the
was looking
sign?
at get where we're going.
I'll definitely look at the sign because, well, I just am curious what it had.
Yeah. So, yeah, you see the broken part on the post, and then you can see the sign itself with the 4 directions. If you were to pick it up, you could probably just kind of like fit it to where it cracked off and figure out what goes where.
I'll ask the party if do you think we have time to do that? Just so I can read it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Alright, then.
As you kind of like realign it, rejoin the sign in its proper etching there where it broke off, it indicates Krezik and Selenka Pass is to the southwest, Lake Baratok to the northwest, Balaki and Ravenloft to the northeast, which is where you came from, and Berez to the southeast.
Alright, I would tell that to the party.
And here, I'll copy paste that information if you want it.
Yes,
Oh, I
please.
love it. I'll put it in my notes.
Alright, and there you go for that. So, continuing southwest then?
Yep.
Alright, and no
Yep.
further detours. Alright. So, for every mile we roll. So,
Doran,
just.
do you mind to sing?
Yeah, go ahead and have your conversations.
Doran, do you mind singing a jolly tune or two while we travel?
Oh, yes, of course. I know several horseback riding songs. They're a little bit racy, but yeah, of course, it'll help pass the time.
A little
A
bit of
horse
a-
race, you say?
Well, yeah, let's say it's about that. Absolutely.
Oh man, I'm in. All right.
Hmm.
Hey, this one's really good.
She's right. Phone.
Yeah, what's a version of that sound like again?
Was that Bran helping with the song?
Yeah, you guys go ahead and howl away. By the way, you do hear howling as you guys make out the sounds of howling noises from behind.
Oh, It was okay. Wolves are night creatures. They will not attack during the day.
What? Hmm.
That is solid logic, Murdoch.
This is why he's king, right?
Oh, pardon me, King Murdoch.
Your Highness, your wisdom, it compels us. Let's see here. Just
I've
trying.
worked with this man for so long.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of some old artwork that's kind of bad. Alright, let's see here. That guy is gone. This guy's gone. That girl's gone. And we got riding horses as well. Let me just put one of these tokens out here real quick for me to edit. Okay. Riding horses. So we got a total of 3 of them, right?
3 that we just got and the 2 that Murdoch had.
I'm going to edit this real quick so that it'll be a little bit easier on us. But yeah, you do hear like howling noises from behind. And a pack of 5 direwolves seem to be now chasing you.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I guess I'm on a pony.
Apparently
I'm guessing we learned our lesson.
which is...
Murdoch's vast knowledge of animals knows that horses are faster than wolves. We got this.
You know, I hope so.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go over here. I gotta remove this here. Then I gotta add that there. And then do
I
this.
just gotta
Murdoch
say it
is
like-
right.
There
Draven's
we
also
go.
Need a right
timed
away.
with the fact that, if we kill them, we could get more XP.
No, this is just a random encounter. I don't know what to
Experience.
tell you. Remember, we're doing milestones, not XP. Alright,
Oh,
so...
it's
sorry,
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah,
let
running
me double
speed.
check. Let me double check running speed here. Because, yeah, that could be a thing.
The Dravos' thing is that he loves fighting.
Yeah. Okay,
Doran was thinking he might try and cast a little spell when he has the opportunity.
Alright, so what I think we should do then, let's all click our token and do an initiative, and then we'll see what happens, okay? Alright, I've done some doodling, so hopefully I can do my initiatives pretty quick. Let's see what we can do here. Group initiative, select all tokens. Let's see if that works.
Nice.
Boom! Alright, that
Now,
worked.
which one of these wolves is which?
Oh yeah, I should have fixed that.
They are marked with numbers.
Yeah, they're marked one number. Well, hell, can you see them or no?
The first one.
One.
Hold on,
I can see all of them.
I'll actually fix this so that, like, anytime that I'm going to do like a whole group of the same type of monster, I'm going to try to spend a little bit of time to make sure that they all don't go on the same turn. Because I found out that a lot of people are enjoying the game a lot better that way. So I will allow you to see their names with the numbers. So there you go. Does that work?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to actually move them up a little ways, and we'll say like you guys are traveling southward.
Okay.
Or maybe they are cutting you off. Yeah, let's say they're cutting you off. Like they just came out of the forest, they got onto the open road, and they are now trying to cut you off from the direction you're trying to go. With that,
Actually, have no choice in the fight then.
yeah. I mean, we just got here. Let's have a fight, shall we? So, Direwolf
Murdoch
5.
does remember another road.
Alright.
Dravos
So-
is going to take this moment to draw his bow.
so this wolf comes up here and tries to growl intimidatingly at your horses. So ruff ruff ruff, and I think that's all right. So we need to put people on horses. So who has a? Let's see. This here should be on the back. There you go. Now we can see the characters. Put that on the back. That on the back. All right. So yeah, find you a horse. All right. So there you go. These guys have their horses, and I need Bran and Doran and Dravos to make animal handling checks as this wolf comes up and tries to intimidate.
How's the 21 nat 20 handle you?
It handles very well. You're trained master at this. Your horse is not failing. Doran, you're fine. Bran, I now need you to make a dexterity saving throw not to get thrown off. Your horse is spooked.
Okey-dokey.
Your horse is spooked. Let's see what happens. You are prone and on the ground, and your horse drops you. We'll say back here, though, to be. So you'll start your turn prone.
You win again, gravity.
Gravity at its finest. All right, Direwolf 2. Let's see how far you can get. It's going to try to keep your horse from going too far. Dravos, it is now your turn. Matter of fact, I think he will just get up here and use his dash action to just kind of like engage it.
Well, seeing as it is now my turn, I would jump off my horse and drawing my sword and come at this one that just tried to spook the horses.
All right, go for it.
We'll go with the silver just to see.
Whiff with the silver.
Yeah, whiff.
What level are we now, guys?
3.
3.
Yeah, just 3.
Okay. So yeah, you miss on that attack. Anything else for your turn?
No. I'm just gonna keep its attention for the moment.
Yeah, these wolves are having to dash to catch up to any of them, but this one. Yeah, dash action on that. Alright, so only one. Oh, wait, why did I move them all? I apologize, guys. I got into that mood. I'm just going to double check something here. Who all did I move? I moved that guy. Come back. Wait, 3 would have gone next anyway. That's fine. 4 is the one I need to put back where he was.
He's the chubby wolf.
Alright, so where did 1... Alright. So that brings us to Bran.
Huzzah!
Ah, indeed, my friend.
I'm going to get up, move a little closer
Yeah.
to Direwolf 2. And I'm going to attack with my sword.
I'm trying to take your thing away. Quit it. There we go. Alright, go for it.
I'm clicking on it, but it's...
Now roll 20 is acting
it
up.
might be... Yeah, it might be lagging.
21, that's a hit.
Bingo. What do I have? I think I'm gonna go ahead and smite. Let's go ahead and smite.
Alright, roll the damage there,
Here's
and
the damage for that.
that is
Damage
10. And then how much does your smite do?
2d8s.
So 9 points from that. Alright, cool. Anything else for your turn? He is still standing.
Negative, good,
You slash into this dire wolf and you ignite it with the smite, and you see this wolf like jump back in terror and howl as he has a wound gashed open across his chest, lit up by your smite. Alright, next up is Murdoch. King Murdoch, if you would. Are you muted?
Oh, my bad.
Okay,
King
cool.
Murdoch would like to cast Entanglement here.
Alright, go ahead and post that for me so I can see what save we got to make. All right, 20 feet square, starting from the point within. When you cast the spell, it must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by... Alright, so they need to make the strength save. So you said... Go ahead and mark
13.
it. Yeah, let's see. We need to...
It's right here at this point. I can't grab it right, but here. East one right here.
Don't worry, I'm just making a big square real quick. So... You want it...
It's centered here.
Like right there?
Kind of. I want to try to grab, like, touch all three of these with it. Because they're all within.
Like that, maybe? That'll get the riding horse, too, though.
That's
Might-
fine.
might
I don't
not
care
be-
about Grand
yeah.
Force.
Yeah, might not be a bad idea. Keep that horse from leaving. Alright, strength checks from the direwolves. Left. Middle. Top.
Top
you-
passes breath spell.
Alright, so these guys are restrained. We'll use this for restrain. And then the riding horse needs to make a check as well. It is restrained as well, so that riding horse is not going anywhere. Alright, anything else for your turn, sir?
Yeah, and then I will go ahead and leap off my horse and turn into a direwolf.
Nice.
And that's... I will move up to here.
Oh shit, you're now direwolf 6.
I got it. Hold on.
Oh, that works.
Well, I put a dot up there so I don't get confused.
Change it to direwolf king.
Direwolf King, I need to make sure you get your own token. Alright. Because if I'm not mistaken, you could probably move these guys too, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, I could.
That's why you were able to see it. Never mind. Alright, I learned something there. Alright, cool. I'll try to figure something else out for you. Hold on a second. Bus. 75 cents. Okay. Sorry about that. Direwolf 4, now you can move. Oh. And now we'll bite. We will bite the Ravos. Does a 15 hit?
Yes,
Oh,
just.
Just hits. I need you to make a strength saving throw and take 9 piercing as it bites into your arm and drags
Can
you
I
to
go
the
for it?
ground. Yep, you are prone.
Oh.
And he just starts biting into your arm like it's a juicy bone. A little bit of blood squirts in its mouth, and it's like, oh, I like it raw. Apparently. That wolf has issues. Wait a minute.
You could say he's raw dogging it.
Wheel.
Alright. Did I not sort? Boy, I'm just off my game today. Alright,
Oh,
so
you're fine.
alright, so when we get to Wolf 5, I'll resort this. Julia, go for it.
Well, one, I'm definitely not getting down from my horse, but I definitely see Dravos fall to the ground.
Yep.
Get off your high horse.
What would you like
Oh,
to do?
that derailed me. Hold up, I gotta get my giggles out because they got me.
Wah-ha! Wee-hee!
But, well, I'm basically gonna talk to my robe for a second, point out the direction where Drava, and a familiar is gonna fly out of my robe.
Alright, let's pull out that familiar. Let me see. Yes. No, I have to go in here and look for it. Yes.
And the idea, sacrificing the action, I'll give Dravos a help action. With the
Basically,
familiar.
like, what does that do?
Hold on a second. I'm looking for your dragon pursuit. Okay, come on. There it is, there it is. God, I can't spell pseudo to save my life, apparently.
Isn't that one of them words that starts with a P, even though it sounds like an S?
Yeah. So this little
Nice.
pseudo dragon, what does it look like? Like what color?
I think I'm gonna definitely pick a dark blue.
Dark blue pseudo dragon appears next to you, Dravos. And it just seems to be like breaking its claw towards the direwolf, but it's not really doing anything to it. It's just there to distract. So it's offering you advantage on your. It's doing the help action, basically. Anything else for your turn, Julie?
Let's see. If I'm on the horse, can I move a little like farther back? Like how many feet is a square?
You can move as far as 50 feet on these things if you want, or 60 feet on a riding horse.
I'm not gonna move super far from the party. I'm just gonna move to the side where I'm less likely to be attacked by wolves.
All right, move your token.
Where Murdoch's horse.
All right, so you move your token, and I'll move your horse where you need to be. There you go. There you are. All right.
And yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I just want to make sure I said end of my turn.
All right, Doran. After your turn, I'll reset this turn order. Apparently, I thought or maybe I. Julia rolled late, I guess, maybe, but I'll resort it after this. Go ahead, Doran.
Okie dokie. So from on the back of his horse, Doran is going to point at an area behind these three direwolves and start kind of humming under his voice, and he's going to cast a spell.
Yeah, what one is that, by the way?
It's going to be Shatter, if I can get roll 20 to take that.
Mm-hmm. And
So they have to make a DC 13 Constitution, DC 14, sorry, Constitution save. And
Left,
that's for 3.
right, top, and half. Alright, so does Shatter have any moving effects to it or no? Is there anything... Yeah, double check that real quick. I'll take care of the damage and then you let me know if they get thrown, because I don't think they do, but...
No, if they were made of an inorganic material, then they would have disadvantage, but these are very organic creatures.
Very
So
organic.
that would be it.
Alright,
Yeah.
so half on a fail, or a success, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so
That's
the
correct.
damage just shatters across them. They feel the vibrations, and, you might hear, like, cracking of ribs or something inside, internally, shattering in some of these direwolves, and some of them just kind of, like, powering through it. But, yeah, there you go. Your shatter has affected all three of them. Anything else?
Okie dokie. Nope, that is everything.
Alright, Julia, we fixed your turn order.
Yay!
Direwolf 5 will... He is not affected by the slow. I think he's going to try to bite your horse, Doran.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so here's a bite on your horse for... Oh, God. Okay, and
That'll hit.
yeah, let me see if your horse stands up, though. Your horse stays standing, but it takes 7 points of damage. And you see your horse reeling back. I'm going to say your horse is a little bitten. Like, you see the hoof in the arm that just got bit, and they try to drag it down. Your horse wants to reel up, but it's doing everything it can to keep steady, so you're not going to be tossed off. Wolf 2, let's see where you are. Oh, there is a Who Man down here that he can play with. So, Bran, we're gonna slap you real quick with a bite. Let's see what happens.
Is he still tangled?
Oh, well, like technically he would still be able to reach him. I just moved him out of benefit.
I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, that would be a disadvantage. So yeah, it tries to leap out of the entanglement and tries to bite at you, but misses. I get that. I gotta read Entangle again real quick. Do they make a save at the end of their turn, or do they have to use an action?
I believe they have to use an action.
Alright. Other than that, Julia, go ahead and take your turn. I'm just gonna take a quick gander at this while you do that.
Well, let's see. So, well, I see like Bran struggling with that wolf that he already hurt. I'm gonna aim my crossbow and hit it in the face.
Alright. And yes, you're correct. It needs to use an action. Which one? Number?
Number 2.
Okay, cool. I was just noticing a lot of them are already taking some damage thanks to Shatter. That hits. For 3 points of damage, you pierce into this wolf's hide. It lets out a sharp "arr!" but still standing. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I'm singing in the back.
Alright, Dravos. You have a wolf posse and a pseudo dragon up here trying to help you out.
Yeah.
And
Alright, so I'm gonna obviously spend half my movement to stand up.
done.
Once I stand up, I am going to use my breath weapon to deal a 15-foot cone of fire in this direction here. I'm marking it with the ruler.
Got it. Well, that wastes the pseudo dragon's turn.
To hit both of those wolves that are right there on
Alright,
me.
roll your damage and I'll get the dex checks out of the way for you. I believe it's dex, right?
Let me double check.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I was imagining the pseudo dragon just being on like Dravos' shoulder or something like that.
And then they're both spewing breath weapons. Alright. Do you know your DC?
Ooh, 10.
The DC is 8 plus Constitution plus my.
I think they both pass. Best way to find out is go to your character sheet, to your spells, and then change your modifier to whatever this relies on. It relies
13.
on con.
Yeah, they both pass.
Yeah, that would be 13. So let's put that back on wisdom. That's a quick way to look too, by the way. If you just switch this here item, where it says wisdom, you can check your con and then it'll tell you what it is. But they both pass, so they still take damage. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then we'll do half.
I did. It was 11.
Oh, it was 11. So that's -5 for both of these. All right, anything else for your turn?
I think I'm just gonna be ready for the next onslaught and be prepared to run if I need to.
Be prepared.
Actually, I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on 5 as a bonus
Can
action.
we shut this door? I don't want to hear you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Got it? There we go. Let's see here. So we are marking number 5. Sorry, I just had to have the door shut real quick. All right. And next time you might want to do that at the start of your turn, huh?
Yeah, I thought about that after I did it. I was like, oh, I should have done that to begin with.
All right. Direwolf 1 will make a strength check to try to get out of these weeds. Not doing so hot. Direwolf 3, is he also inflicted? No, he is not. He will take a bite out of Doran's horse.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, Doran, how's it going? Let's see what the AC of a horse is. 10. Ouch! Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Because this thing doesn't even need to make a strength save because it just got bit right in the gullet. Okay, I think that's safe to say. You get off your horse on your feet, and your horse falls down, and you see the direwolf just biting right there at the neckline, just tearing into it, and all of a sudden your horse is just laying flat, dead, and you're just standing there staring at that little scene for the moment.
Aw. Still had that new horse smell.
I know, right? These direwolves are hungry for something. I mean, good thing this one was entangled, otherwise Brand's horse might be up for grabs too. Wolf 3, where are you? You are done. That was your turn. Murdoch. King Murdoch, please take your turn.
Murdoch will go for the throat of the one in front of me.
Ah, that's right. All right, go for it.
And I get
That is-
advantage from the
Pack
little
tactics,
dragon.
correct. So 15 hits for 6 piercing, and we will make the strength saving throw for the direwolves. Get a 14 on that, so succeeds. So you grab it by the neck, you start to pull it down, and then your fangs are released, but you deal the damage. It's got some blood on its neckline, and it's looking, well, not totally rough, but definitely roughed up.
Now we'll circle around it.
All right, and you guys just kind of like dance around each other. I think you got its attention now. So I'll keep that in mind. Which one is that for? All right, and that ends your turn. Brand, it is your go, friend.
I will be attacking Direwolf 2 with my long sword.
For it. Ooh,
It
those
is
are
Disadvantage.
so long.
yeah. Brand, don't.
What?
Yeah, you do get it. It is entangled. You get advantage. See if you get a natural 20. No, but go ahead and deal damage. You still hit it.
We'll take it.
All right. Whew, you carve into it. Are you doing anything further? It's still standing.
Might as well smite, I guess.
All right. So you carve into it, and it lets out a sharp yelp. And then all of a sudden, the sharp yelp turns into a whimper and a cry as you're igniting of the Jesus Christ, smite. There we go. I got it. Lights up the wound, and that is exactly what you needed to kill it. 3 points of damage after your slash, so your smite finished it off. Anything else for your turn? You want to move?
See if I take. Yes.
All right.
To
So
here.
you move out of the way. I'm going to put these horses on the initiative just because. Okay, that's perfect. Next up, Direwolf 4 is this guy right here, right? So I think he's going to go after the White Wolf, King Murdoch. Here's you a bite. Misses.
More Dolphlax and Wolf.
I really want to know what that sounds like. That's just gonna make my tickle my kidney.
Just think of a hyena.
Doran, you're up.
Okay. Doran's irritated by the murder of his innocent horse.
I know,
He's
right?
actually going to do the same spell that he did last time in the same spot to the same guys.
All right, same thing. Shattering with con saves, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
2, 3. All right, go ahead and roll your damage on that. Should have a spell card. 14 is what we needed to beat the one that bit your thing survives. Wow, that was some good damage. The one on the far left looked severely wounded, like it's on its last leg. It's whimpering and it's kind of like struggling to stay afloat, but it is still standing. The second one here that bit your horse and is just now feeding off it lets out a sharp yelp, but he growls and looks back in your direction, ready to continue the fight. And the one up at the top shatters as we see wolf blood spray everywhere. The white wolf almost gets splattered with blood, and Dravos is covered with wolf blood.
And Dravos start grinning ear to ear.
And
that's actually the one that just splattered.
Yeah, that one was going to go next, but he doesn't get to go. And that one was going to go
Stop
next.
exploding, you cowards!
Julia, you're up.
Well, if that's true, I'm gonna actually command my pseudo dragon to move a little bit to the side to attack the Direwolf 3.
Like down here.
Yeah, just a little bit. Still right, like by Dravos, but it just flies off a little bit.
Like it can't occupy Dravos space, even though, it's a familiar. But, yeah, I'm just saying there's an attack of opportunity that happens.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
I mean, it missed.
Dodges, though.
Yeah, barely. But, yeah, it missed. So, yeah, it's like they don't get an attack, though. They can just go over there and do the help action if somebody goes after it. Correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because this is fine familiar, not an actual pseudo.
But I will say that since I have to give up my action, I'm going to tell it to sting it.
Well, that's considered an attack, which they can't do.
Oh, no?
Yeah, they can't attack at all. They're considered harmless. They could do the help action, but that's it. Like, they can't do any direct damage. Because of Find Familiar. Like, Find Familiar doesn't allow your animals to attack. I don't believe. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check.
For me, it does.
Oh, does it? How does that work?
Class specialty thing. I'll send you the link right now if you want me to.
Yeah. I gotta make sure I understand why it works. Because otherwise I was just going off the spell feature.
Yeah, Pact of the Chain.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and... Okay, you need me to do that, because I didn't give you control of it, did I?
You never did.
Let me see if I can fix that. Because I didn't think...
Also, thank you for saying that.
I mean... There's only so many classes that can do things, right?
Well,
Right.
yeah. But that's, whoever said the Pack of the Chain thing, yeah, I appreciate you saying that.
Oh, you couldn't find it. I noticed it right away, too. I was looking at your sheet. Alright, you should have control of that token and that. Try it out. Ouch.
Nice.
That hits. Must make a con save or become poisoned. Ooh, it becomes poison, which means its attacks or ability checks will be at disadvantage. I believe that's how that works. Taking
And
3 points of damage.
fingers.
Yep. Alright, anything else for your turn, Julia?
No, that's it. I can't do anything else now.
Oh,
So, does the I don't know, does the special ability on that work too?
Say again?
yeah, I think
So
it
like
would.
it says there like if they fail by 5 or more they fall unconscious.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Does that work at all?
Let's see.
That's
What do you roll?
dope.
6. That is 5 or more. Then you poison it to sleep, I guess.
Sleeper OP.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
work.
wow.
All right.
He's asleep.
Well, okay. Let's see here. We need a sleep icon. Here, we'll use that. So that one falls asleep because of poison. Damn, that's pretty OP. Bravos. Just
Well,
watch.
seeing as the target that I had marked is dead now,
Yep.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark to the one in between me and Murdoch. And then I am going to swing out with my silver longsword, and I'm going to be swinging two-handed.
Oh, go for it. 15
And that's
hits.
at advantage.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage. For 8.
8.
Anything else?
That would be it.
I think you're missing something. I'll let you think about it.
Hold on.
There's this mark thing you just made me do. Hunter's
Oh,
mark.
yeah, I need
Roll
to
your
hit
hunter's
for
mark.
hunter's mark.
Trying to help you out here. Try to help you remember. All right, there
There
you
we go. There we go.
You slam into it with your sword, and it takes some slashing damage and your mark damage, but it is still alive. It's looking rough. It's looking very rough.
Alrighty.
Anything else for your turn?
It didn't look like Silver had any special effects on it or anything. No
It took-
sizzling or nothing.
No, but it took damage, all of it. So
Okay. Just
Oh.
wanted to double check.
this wolf is desperately trying to get out of the vines. Oh my god, you poor dire wolf. I feel so sorry for you. This one here is
You end up
asleep.
saying that about a lot of these creatures you throw at us.
Hey, I roll random on this. Like every time you go a mile, I have to roll on the random table to see if you get anything. Murdoch, you're up.
Yeah.
King Murdoch.
At least we don't have to kill tree children.
Mm-hmm.
Murdoch will again go for the
Go for it. Dum dum
Murdoch
dum.
failed.
Even with advantage. So it manages to duck and dive out of the way, and you guys continue your dance to see who is going to get out of this. This horse here is going to try to get out of the vines, which is why I rode him onto the initiative. No go. Bran.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
I'm going to... Yeah. Actually, it's just rough terrain, so
Yeah, I think it's just rough terrain.
I'm gonna move closer to Direwolf 1, swing my sword.
You get advantage. It is entangled. It tried desperately to get out. But unfortunately,
Jesus.
you could
Rip.
not hit.
Yoinks.
Alright,
You
anything?
with the silver sword.
Anything else for you? Or is that it?
Negative.
Okay.
That is all.
Okay. Dire Wolf 4 goes after the White Wolf with a bite attack of his own as the two of you tangle back and forth, unable to get a scratch in. And it is now Doran's turn.
Okay, yeah. Doran is going to take out his crossbow and fire at the Bran just kind of whiffed on. Kind of looking at him like, really? That was what happened there? Oh,
Well,
but wait,
It
is there not advantage?
I believe there is. It is
There's
restrained.
more.
There is more. It is unable to dodge out of the way, and you get advantage, and you get a 22. Go ahead and deal that damage. Your crossbow
Nice.
bolt goes right through the forehead, and we see the creature fall over and just get more entangled in the webs that are around it. More vines just kind of like wrap it as it holds it further into the ground. It is dead.
Mulch.
Nice. Anything else for your turn?
He might move back just a little bit. I'm assuming he doesn't have to worry about an attack of opportunity, given the one above him is asleep. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So he'll just kind of slide back a little bit.
I think you were out
And
of
that's
its
the end of his
attack
turn.
range anyway. Alright, cool. Julia,
Yeah.
you're up. The others are dead.
I don't know, I'm just taking a nice nap.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I'm just gonna command my familiar. He's gonna just yelling across from my horse to basically attack the other dire wolf with another sting.
Alright, so go ahead and you can move it now. There you go.
Come on, natty 1.
21 still hits. Technically still
That
flanking.
one. That one.
No, you're wanting him to fail. Okay, I see what happened here. Alright, come on, you stupid wolf. You're stronger than this. There you go. It still gets poisoned, but not by 5 or more.
Rip.
Yeah. And takes 3 piercing. Every little bit counts, right? Anything?
Pseudo dragons so dope.
And
I'm done.
you're done. Bravos, you're up.
Javos is gonna swing his sword again at this one right here.
Okay,
Hit him
make
with
it
your
swing.
Sword.
Sword it to do what?
13.
Does not hit. You graze after it and it just ducks out of the way and just repositions itself to pay attention to the white wolf, who it has now deemed the greater threat. Dead? Dead? Murdoch. King Murdoch, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Murdoch is going to once again go for the throat.
Make it happen. We're not dead. That one was asleep. Murdoch gets a 14. That hits. For 8 piercing. Let's go ahead and do that first. Ooh, very close to dying, but is still staying alive, and I'll check to see if you take it to the ground. That is a strength check to stay above. Oh, and you take it to the ground. It's letting out sharp yelps of desperation as you kind of like snare it down to the ground, and it is now prone before you. Bowing before the king, apparently.
Simba. You are. Simba.
The horse does not get out of entanglement. Bran, you are up. You got a sleeping
thinking
dire
about
wolf
just-
here and one up here that's on the ground.
I'm thinking about mounting the horse.
Yeah, I mean, try.
Just for show. 5, 10. Huh. You know? Can I wade through the sludge and the corpse and stand at this spot?
It is difficult terrain, so every 5 is 10.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right.
And I'll put you on top here. Let me. There you go.
And I'm going to stab it in the head with my
You-
sword.
You have advantage. It is asleep. Actually, you auto crit.
Coup de grace.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and call that 24. How's that sound?
Works for me.
And yeah, you kill it. You hear a sharp, and it just dies, gurgling out blood out of its mouth now at this point. Chopped it right through the throat,
Nice.
or maybe the heart.
That's
Oh.
all I got.
All you needed. This one dire wolf spends half its movement to get up. And then it tries to lunge after the white wolf, trying to get back, trying to get even in its last desperation. Gets a 14 and actually hits him for 9 piercing, and now you make a strength saving throw, Murdoch. As a wolf. Wolf. You are still standing. It takes a bite, does a little bit of damage to your paws, but you're still hanging in there. But it's got that desperate look in its eye, like you know it's about to die, and it's just trying to fight its way out. Doran.
Okay, Doran is watching these two dire wolves bite and wrestle with each other, and he's trying to keep track of which one is which, and he's gonna fire his crossbow at the one he's pretty sure might not be his friend. But I don't think that's gonna hit.
Well, it's a miss. Both of them kind of like duck as your crossbow bolt lands right there in the middle.
Alright, that's it for Doran.
Alright, Wolf 5 is dead, Wolf 2 is dead. Julia.
Oh, let's make this hopefully kill this wolf this time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna command my, pseudo dragon, basically yelling the random obscenities at the dragon to sting this thing one more time.
I heard you the first time! Go for it. Ouch! Ouch! This pseudo dragon just kill-stealed you, Murdoch. As we see a barb stinger from the pseudo dragon stab into the abdomen of this wolf, and then the dire wolf just collapses dead before you.
It just stole me. I was next in line.
Well, there you go. That's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Pseudo Dragon's the new
Nice
party
one.
MVP, I think.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Did you want to drop your thing now? The vines entanglement?
Yeah, I would drop it, and then I
Alright.
would. And Murdoch will get him a good bite of direwolf steak.
Yeah, just tear into it. Yeah.
Before Julia releases her pseudo dragon, Dravos is just gonna look at this thing and be like, "Good job, Indracon."
I can't speak back, but they do telepathy to your head.
Let me read them. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to give this pseudo dragon a personality or not.
You could, you just had to speak simple.
It just looks at you, nods, and then it flies back over to Julia.
Cool.
Alright, well, I guess we're out of initiative now. And we're also an hour in. Do you guys want to take a quick little break?
Yeah, I could stretch my legs.
Alright, well, we're going to go on break, even though you're just watching this stream. Not live, unfortunately, but we will be back in like 5 minutes. You can just skip ahead. Or wait. Yeah, you're going to have to wait if you're watching the stream. On the VOD, you can skip ahead, though. Alright, so we'll BRB.
Sorry, I've got like a bite
Hello,
of a
hello?
sandwich left.
Oh wow, I had Pretzel running, but I forgot to unmute Pretzel. Ha ha ha. So yeah, I will definitely go back in the video and probably edit that out. Anyway, welcome back. We are coming back from the break. You probably won't know that, but here we are anyway. We just finished combat, and it looks like we are a horse down.
Yeah, Doran lost his horse.
Oh,
Very sad.
see you later, Peanut. Doran's horse was named Peanut, rest in peace. Brand's horse, the horse formerly known as Chestnut. And Julia's horse is Acorn, apparently.
I love it.
So, yeah, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do now about the horses, about the corpses, and getting back on the road. What do you guys want to do in this scenario that you're currently in?
I say we push forward. That's my vote. After we collect.
My suggestion is
any
Murdoch
spent
turn into a
arrows.
horse and let me ride him around.
Murdoch does not like this plan.
Murdoch is currently a dire
This
wolf.
is a great plan. This is very.
Or he just stays a wolf and then you take the other horse.
Murdoch can only stay a wolf for an hour.
Yeah.
However, what we could do is we could have Doran pick his favorite member, and that's who he rides with.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Who is your favorite, Doran?
Oh, you're all so great. I couldn't possibly choose.
You can always roll a d4.
There we go. Let's do that.
But you
Wait,
gotta.
who's what
you-
number?
Yeah, you gotta number them, though.
I'm going by the sequence on the Roll20 screen, so left to right.
Okay, so Murdoch.
I believe it's different for everybody.
Okay, so Bran, you are the person that Doran approaches. Unfortunately, my horse has, suffered an untimely death. Bran, would you be willing to carry me on your horse?
That is quite all right. You can join me on my horse. She's built like a steakhouse, but handles like a bistro.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Okay.
I've heard good things about the horse formerly known as Chestnut. I prefer its earlier work, but it's really all good and very fun. So yeah.
Dravos is just gonna put a hand to his forehead and start rubbing gently back and forth. Like, oh my god. Anyways.
I noticed the pseudo dragon flew out from your cloak. You're a magician. Can you pull a rabbit out of your hat?
I'll give you a few minutes and I might.
She might pull that rabbit out of somewhere else, though.
Oh, you're too smart for me, Dreos.
Just saying.
Did you have a
Yes,
name for the
I will
pseudo
see
dragon?
I do. Let me type it out.
Shall we be off?
Alright, so you guys are. Hoi, 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 hoi. Freya.
I like that one.
Well, I appreciate the spelling more than anything. There you go.
That's what I was admiring, was that she spelt it right. Thank God.
I know my spelling. Maybe because I work with kids and they spell terribly. So do my coworkers.
My bloodline is mainly Celtic.
At any rate,
Oh,
here
that's
let's get back on the road here. I don't want to distract you into too much real life at the moment. We came to get rid of that, right? Alright, so with the wolves defeated and a dead horse left in the side of the road, I'm guessing. Yeah, what do you do with the corpses? Anything?
We should at least pull them out of the road.
Yeah, might as well. Well,
Alright, so all the corpses just get pulled off the road then. Alright, I just need to kind of figure out how that ended.
Murdoch, seeing Doran pick Bran has enough salt for the entire party. What do you need it for?
I mean, horse meat's not bad meat.
Still meat, yes.
So Drevos is going to point out on the map that where we're at. Well, he just moved it, but before where we were at before he put it at the bridge, where we were at, if we had went south, that would have taken us towards where the relic is, and it's this next shot down that takes us to where our quest line is supposed to go.
So I'll put this little arrow here to remind you guys. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Down that path will lead to this temple that he heard about. Alright, let me take a look at what R is as you're kind of like approaching this. And basically I was just measuring out, but if you guys want to have a conversation while, we're moving along, that's definitely doable. But
I just wanted to make sure that got thrown out there when we got here.
okay, so always check. Alright, very well. I shall check. It says check. And I checked. You see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms on the sign point along the 3 branches of the road. So like right here is where we are. And the arm pointing to the north reads Presik. And through the woods you could see an arching stone bridge spanning a river. The arm pointing east reads Falaki, from which you came. The road slopes up gradually in that direction, so you're coming down a hill. The arm pointing... Hold on, words did not work that time. Let me reset. The arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of the Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction.
Can we see the water from where we're at?
Yeah, you can see the bridge and the water. Does not say it's like a deep ravine like it was before, so you're probably on a top surface where you can actually reach the water. Do you want to take a break
we
here?
watch with the horses while we're here?
Yeah, sure. You can do that.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Do you guys need to take a short rest as well, or no? What's the intent
Probably
here?
we could use it.
Alright, so the horses all get water, all 4 of them. And
Well, on
yeah.
the map, there's this little thing just north of here. Just looks like there might be a little building there on the map.
This here is way back there. That's like 1.5 miles away.
Oh.
Yeah, you
Oh,
already
okay, okay.
you already
Yeah,
passed
right here will
that.
be fine. Right here will be fine.
Yeah, you already passed.
I was
That's
just double checking. I seen it on the map, so I thought I'd say.
From the bridge, can you see the lake, the like top surface of the lake?
Let me take a look at what the top surface of this lake over here. Let's see what we got here.
Yes. Would I be able to see if any boats or anything like that are on the lake?
Make a perception check. Let's keep in mind, like, it's dreary all the time here, and there's like a light mist that kind of like fills the air from occasion, so what you can see is looking past this lake, maybe 1 mile or 2 out, there's a dilapidated tower or structure that seems to be like looming in this location that Dravos was mentioning. As far as seeing anything out on the lake, no, there's really nothing like boats or anything like that.
On the return journey, we should definitely check out that tower. Perhaps it has other relics or something.
Maybe later. Let's finish one quest at a time.
I said on our return, but yes.
Yes, yes. We still have the relic to go look at as well. So, and Strahd, could I get the spelling for the name of that shrine or that holy spot for that sword?
Amber Temple.
Amber Temple. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Somebody want to roll a d20 for me? I rolled the same thing twice.
I'll do it.
I mean, I guess that's better. I just find these things. Alright, yeah, so please, by all means, are we spending an hour here or just a short while? Like, tell me how long you want to be here.
Murdoch
like-
did not plan on taking a short rest unless other people would.
Yeah, so that's the conversation you guys
Like
need to
take a
have.
short rest. You need to heal.
I'll take a short rest if anyone needs it. I'm perfectly fine to continue.
Sure. I mean, if we do want to take a short rest, Doran can play his little restful music for everybody to give a benefit if they're trying to
Oh,
Murdoch
Dra-
is how you say topped off.
yeah,
Alright,
Dravos
so
just needs a quick top off is all.
So the
I
question.
can use healed or cure wounds to do it. I just need a moment to do it.
I just need to know: are we trying to get a short rest and don't do anything just yet?
Yes,
All right.
I believe we are.
In
Yeah, I
that
think
case,
so.
we're gonna be going back to another map. As you guys are spending your time out here watering the horses, doing light medial work that, just, nothing serious, right? Gonna get rid of all the dead. We're gonna do a little drawing here. Let's see here. How much room do I need? So we'll say, like, here's the river. Here's the bridge. Here's our representation of water. And then, yes, there's some unwelcome visitors coming your way.
Unwelcome visitors.
Yeah, you know the type, right?
But what if we say welcome?
I don't know. We could definitely see how that plays out.
Did I
They'll be
roll a
welcome
perception to see if I notice them?
That's the thing. Let me see if you do or not, because I gotta see if they have a stealth or anything. Okay, they will try to stealth, and this will be going against passive perceptions. Yeah, so if you got a passive perception of 10, you can hear 4 burly men starting to come across the bridge to come and check and see what you guys are about.
Doran
Hold
definitely
on one
sees
second,
them.
though. Your horses would be over here getting water, so let's set this up right.
All right.
Let's see here. Can't quite all fit, but we'll put that one there. And then you guys need to be within that vicinity. Yeah, just kind of like pick a spot. And yeah, these burly men kind of like take a crouch position, trying to hide behind the railing of the bridge. And probably Brand's the first one to notice them, clear as day, because they're trying to come across the bridge straight away. And they look, and they just stare. What do you do, Brand?
Oh, you're crouched down. Did you drop some copper?
We've been noticed. And then they all stand up in unison. And they look threatening. You can see them like heaving their axes in their hands like, you better give up your coin or your life.
At this point, Dravos would pull his bow.
I'd like to actually point at one of the men and try to charm them.
Alright, how are you doing that?
Let's see. Well, basically, I'm just pointing at him, and then I'm gonna comment to him, hopefully, if the spell works. I don't think you want to hurt us.
Alright, make that charm person show me the DC and stuff.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
These are not the... Yeah.
Oh, man, I wish I said that sooner.
I mean, you could steal it. I'm sure you won't mind. So that is it.
Affect 2 people.
Alright, so the good news is they don't get advantage on the roll, and you can affect 2, so they need to make wisdom saves. Well, they're about average on that, and DC is... What's your spell DC?
Mine's 14.
One meets it, one does not. So let's call this guy charmed. Kind of like shakes his head for a moment, and he turns around, but this guy's like, hey, that woman over there used witchcraft, I just felt it. And he's like, no, it's okay, they're with me. I recognize her, she's a good old friend of mine. And the other guy next to him's like, oh really? And where did you meet that hosen at? She's a... And he's like trying to think of her name. Oh, what was her... Her name is slipping, but I know her. Look, I'll go over there and we can talk. So he will attempt to lead, and he is leading all these guys over.
Murdoch will cast Entanglement on them as soon as they start to advance, not knowing that she cast a spell.
Yeah.
Well, if you do, it might cause harm and deactivate the spell.
It doesn't do any harm.
Well, yeah, but still, it's an attack, though. So they'd be like, wait a minute, why are they attacking me? But go ahead and roll that out, and I will check the Yeah, we'll just say that whole bridge right there is 20 foot. And they will make strength save.
Yet?
Not yet, but we will after that attack. So don't go on there yet. Let me clear it. Moving all turns from the initiative order, you may now click your token, and I will make these strength saves. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, and 4. The charmed boy made it out, but the two in the back did not. And I did not set this up. So, you guys want me to set this up to where they don't go on the same turn? Give me a second if you do.
I don't really care.
Well, you might. You really might for this one, actually. So let me set this up properly.
Yep, take your time.
Yeah, I better set this up so it's not cheap.
Individual initiatives.
Yeah, I'll roll them here in a minute after I add the thing I need to make them not roll on the same initiative. So we add that, and then go in here, we edit, remove, and we select, and we save, and then, so let me, see, that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, get rid of that guy. That one. That one.
In the
That one.
river.
Yeah. And then now that one. Yeah, trust me, you want me to stagger these, otherwise it might be OP. All right. Next up is Gripinish.
So just to double check,
We
the
need to
guy that I
order the
charmed is
sequence?
uncharmed.
Say that again, Julie.
Oh, I was just saying, like, the person I charmed is not charmed anymore, right?
I don't know yet. Let's see here. I'm just busy making sure that we have a fair turn order. See here, and then let me go read Charm real quick. When the spell ends, when you see here, if Charm into the spell ends, you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So yeah, I would end, because that is considered harmful. So it's like, hey, you try to stop me, that could have hurt. So yeah, he is no longer charmed. Sorry.
Saying restrain is harmful?
Huh?
You're saying that restrain is harmful?
It is a harmful
Like I
act.
just
Yeah,
need to know
yeah.
because
Yeah,
need to know because this is like a this can be like a pretense to something that happens later down the line.
Right. Yeah. So I would say, like, if,
Like traditionally it's
so
not,
if you're,
but in this instance,
yeah, but it's
like, I
still
need to know.
okay. So it is an attack. It's an aggressive action, even though it's not doing damage. It's meant to restrain you from doing anything. So taking away their ability to attack if they chose to is considered a hostile action. So yes, and it will work both ways. So
That's
we'll
good for me to know.
probably need to
Okay,
ban
that's-
there.
Definitely good to know.
Yeah. So something like that's where the entanglement is. All right, and with that, yeah, because it's a harmful act. Like, even though it's not doing damage, it's just preventing them from moving in. So, at that case, the one you charmed snaps out of it, and he will just go and charge after her. So, Bran, you could take an attack of opportunity.
Oh God.
Let me see how far he can run.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Alright,
he comes
I,
rushing by, screaming at the top of his lungs. Let me make
One,
sure
two.
something. Yeah, you will. Let me double check if he went into a rage. Like, these are berserkers. They should be raging. So he, like, fired up his rage, and he comes running in there. I mean, Reckless is a barbarian thing, so, yeah. So go ahead and roll damage on your longsword attack.
It will be a smite as well.
Alright. Is that double the dice? And that's what kind of damage? Radiant or?
Radiant on smites.
Alright. He takes a swipe and cuts into him pretty deep through the side, but you feel a little resistance from the slash itself, but you ignite him with the smite and it does full damage. And he runs past you, unfazed, runs by Dravos, and he's making a mad dash to Julia just because she charmed him. And then you get your attack of opportunity. Dravos.
Okay, so just as he runs past me, like I'd say about the moment he gets in front of Murdoch is when I would take my attack of opportunity to shoot him with my longbow.
Technically you would have to use a melee weapon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I would have to use a melee weapon?
I believe so.
Alright.
Yeah, because you can't react with longbows and stuff. That hit.
Short is.
Sorry to take that natural 20 away from you.
I know that was kind of jacked, but okay.
Yeah,
I can
sorry about
understand
that. Sorry about that. I was trying to correct you before you rolled it, but...
it.
And then it gets over there by you, Murdoch. However, still staying in your threat range. It just howls and growls in front of Julia, just trying to intimidate her, but he can't really take an action. He used it to dash. Dravos, now you can shoot him with a bow.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of steps back to about here, and I'm going to put my hunter's mark on him,
Hey,
and then I am going to shoot him with my bow, and then hit him with the Colossus Slayer, because I know he's been damaged.
Why didn't you use that earlier?
Because I just remembered I had it.
Ah, see, this is the thing, guys. You gotta remember your class. That hits. And do your Colossus Slayer. I'll add it all up and then deal with the damage.
1d8.
That's okay.
Oh,
13.
that's 13. Alright, yeah, you see the arrow sail over, slam into him, and it punches in, and there's no blood coming out of the wound just yet, as he kind of like flexes a muscle and the arrow kind of like pops out, but you can see the puncture wound where you hit him. Anything else for your turn?
As a bonus action, I would like to drink a potion.
Sure. No, you can't. You already used it. Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Yep.
Never mind. And
You're good, right? Ending your turn, it is Doran.
Okay, Doran runs towards the bridge, yelling, "I'm sure I'm going to regret this."
Probably.
And he's trying, and then he's going to. Actually, he wants to go. Sorry, one back. Let me just make sure he's in the right spot to do what he wants to do. Okay, no, he does have to go one forward. Okay, so he goes up to about here, and then he casts Thunder Wave. His intention is to try and blast these guys off the bridge and into the water.
Alright, let's see your roll so I know what we need to roll against.
Here we go.
So 14 is what we have to beat with a con save. Okay. Left, middle,
Ugh.
top,
Okay. All right.
left,
you
middle,
need-
top.
from me.
No, you're not in that.
I
No,
think that it's
Dravos
a
is
15-foot
Thunder, remember?
that might actually hit Bran. Sorry about that.
It knocks him 10 feet back, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Did you knock on the river?
Does the horse need to make it too? Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, well.
How does that work with entanglement?
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
I'm going to say the Thunder Wave rips the vines and knocks him into the water. Unless, of course, you want to contest that. I'm for either story, is what I'm saying. Like, if you want him to stay there, he'll stay there. Otherwise, or
What
we could
if
just...
so? This is my idea, and you can tell me if this is dumb or not. But what if he's still attached to the vines and still goes? So like the guy that's in the water is trapped in the vines in the water. Like he's still restrained, but he just
I'll
gets
do you.
moved back.
I'll do you one better. He is dangling off the bridge, and he's just trying to get out of these vines. He's going to have to try to break out of these vines on his turn. However, I need to deal the damage before I forget. So fail save is still half, right, or no?
Let's. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage.
Got it. All right,
It's
cool.
not pushed.
There you go. Yep. So there you go. So this one is hanging by vines off the bridge, and he's just kind of like going back and forth, just right above the water. It's like maybe a 5-foot drop. So if, like, the vines get cut, he falls in the water. So if he untangles, he goes down into the water first before he can come out. Anything else for your turn, Doran?
Let's see. I did a move. I did an action. I think I'm out of stuff to do for the moment. So yes, that'll.
All right. Berserker 2. Oh, hey, we're up to his turn. Let's see here. So he's
Dark.
going to... Yes.
I was asking what I needed to roll because I was scared of thunder.
Oh, yeah, Thunder Wave. Okay, make a wisdom.
11.
You lock up. Your ears start to
Oh.
ring. Your mind starts to go numb. The fear that this sound makes is resonating within you. You'll make a wisdom save next round with advantage, though, to see if you
Okay.
can get out of it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So strength check to get out. Get a 13. What was the DC on that? 14, I believe?
14.
Alright, cool. I was about to go up there and look. Alright, so yeah, he's over there struggling. Trying to get out. Bran, it is your turn. He's struggling on that bridge.
Yeah. So the one that's in between Murdoch and Julia is still alive, yes?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Okay. What was it?
But Barbarian Rages, do they get advantage on their strength checks?
Yes.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah,
I
okay.
play a barbarian on Fridays. Yes, they do.
Alright, so let me reiterate, Bram, before you take your turn. So the guy falls in the water. He manages to break out of it. 5 feet down. Now he's spinning 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 just to get to the shore. So he breaks out, he swims over, but he's unable to take an action because he wasted it all. And then he rages. He just screams out, hollering in a rage. I'm going to put a red dot to signify these guys raging.
Yep.
I think that's... Okay, sorry, Brant. You may take your turn now. Another threat
It's all good,
emerges.
Alright, I'm going to take a step to the left. And I'm going to drop my longsword and throw a javelin at this target.
Alright, go for it.
Not sure what number he is because they're not like highlighting for me.
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason.
I'll fix that while you do that. Yeah, there's an extra thing I gotta do.
And so Berserker 1 is not he's not entangled?
If it doesn't have a snail, yeah, they're not entangled.
Okay.
There you go. Now you should be able to see it. 18 hits. And he's not raging, so he takes all that hit. Anything else? As your javelin soars over and slams into him,
That is all.
starts grunting at the wound on his leg, and he pulls the javelin out and just stares at you. Hell, he's got a javelin. Maybe he'll throw it back. Julia.
Before I do my action, as my free action, I'm gonna go like curse at Murdoch for literally having these barbarians just like charge at us.
Yeah, have a conversation.
God damn it, Murdoch! And you hear like Julia like full on like ragely yells at you.
Murdoch did these smart things. They started walking this way, and Murdoch threw his spell.
In an unladylike way, she just spits to the side when he says that.
There's blood in that spit.
And since I have this barbarian right at my feet, I'm gonna use Misty Step to get the hell out of the way of him.
Oh, nice. Bonus action Misty Step. Go ahead and use that.
Murdoch
Ooh.
continues talking as she disappears.
Yeah. But it was good move. Where did she... It was good move. So where do you reappear? She's
I stand right there.
on the other side of the river.
Nice one.
Perfect.
On me, so just so it sticks me a little bit.
Oh, no.
And then I'm just gonna like, you know, just start shooting the barbarian that was already hit, which is the Berserker 3 with the crossbow.
Got it. Go for it. That's a hit. Yep, it pierces into him, and the bolt falls to the ground shortly after hitting him, but you did some damage to him.
Oh, good.
Yep, he is definitely angry that you left his sight. I went through all the trouble to get over here to you! Come back here, friend! Anything else? That's it, alright?
I'm gonna move back just a bit because, you know, I think these guys will run fast.
You never know. Murdoch! King Murdoch, please take a turn.
Seeing Julia disappear, I will shout, "We will finish this conversation later!" And I will turn into a giant spider, and I will cast my web on Berserker 1. Because he is not restrained.
Yeah, 15 hits. But let's see here. As an action, the restrained target must make a DC 12 strength check. So basically,
so
he's already... Yeah, so he's entangled. Hey, there we go.
Oh shit, his turn is next.
Let's see how this works out. So, restrained target can make a strength check, bursting the webbing on a success. Does not say as an action. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Which is what he's going to have to do. And that's like the first time the music stopped on me. Why did you do that now? Alright.
Just letting you know it's still there.
Yeah. So, as an action, it rips out of the webbing. So let's turn that webbing off. 5, 10. Then 15, 20, 25. You go this way actually. 30. And I think Bran already used a reaction already. No, he had a new turn, didn't you?
Would that provoke an attack of opportunity from Doran?
Only Bran, and I think Bran tossed the javelin, so he doesn't have his longsword. He'd have to punch if he wants to take a reaction.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright, go for it.
You use javelin as a melee, right? I
He
guess you-
tossed it. He tossed it. Yeah,
I
he
tossed it.
tossed it.
My longsword's on the ground.
Gotta reload, man.
Reload! I guess. This one?
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, he whizzes on by. You try to reach out and grab at him, try to punch him, and he just miss him. You just miss him by an inch. But he can't do nothing on his turn. He's just there staring at that spider. Oh, he can use his bonus action to rage, though. As a bonus action, rages. And he will attempt to break free. Get a 21 on the roll. He breaks free as an action. Then he too. He just comes to the first person he can get to and stops there, and he's just getting ready to take a swing at you. Number 3, where did you wind up being?
Behind the horses.
The
All
one
right.
that was trying to murder me.
1, 2, 3. All right, I need to roll a d3. All right, after the spider with advantage, without needing to use reckless. It's a 24 on the hit with 14 slashing damage to the giant spider. Dravos.
Yes, that's a wisdom, correct?
Yep. Make a wisdom saving throw to get out of your stunned state, which you fail.
Said with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. I did say that. Thank you. You're right. And you
Yes.
snap out of it, and I'll let you go ahead and take your turn. This is a
I'm going to
self-imposed.
move over to here, and I am going to shoot my target.
Go for it.
So 14 hit.
Yes. 5. All right. Anything else?
And a Colossus Slayer.
Go for it.
So 3 more to that. $16.
Yep. Don't worry. I got it. All right. Anything else for your turn?
That'll be it.
Your arrow slams into him, and like this skin is like thick just from him raging so much. But you are seeing some blood smears. Some blood smears from where you've been hitting him. So he is starting to take some damage. All right, Doran.
Yeah, okay. Doran is going to shoot at the berserker above Bran with his light crossbow.
All right.
Is that with advantage?
No, ranged weapons don't get the...
Did you say that they're...
They're raging,
Are
they're
they
not reckless.
Oh, okay.
They have to be reckless to get advantage, and that has to be called on their attack, and they haven't been able to attack yet.
Okay, so Bran shoots off a crappy shot, and then he's going to move over here to try and assist Bran in his situation.
Excuse me. An arrow goes shy, does not make its mark, or crossbow bullet, I should say. And you move into position, and we will see here. So this berserker just kind of like gets up on shore, and he's just looking for the nearest thing to attack. Horses are worth money. Let's not kill horses. Yeah, we'll take these horses once we're done. I think the spider would be the first thing they would go after. Hey, look, advantage still. 15 on the spider. Before slashing, as a great axe comes across your carcass once more. Carpus? I think it's carpus. Then it's a carcass.
Carapace?
Yes, that word.
The word that is the thing before you become a dead thing. In a spider's case. Bran, you're up.
Alrighty.
You can
Drawing my other.
I was going to say, you can interact with an object and just pick up your longsword if you want to use it.
That's fine either way. I've got another one.
All right.
I guess I'll just pick it up then.
Yeah. So, just to let you know the option.
Picking up my longsword, attacking the berserker that's in between Doran and I.
24 hits. For 9 slashing. You cut across his chest. You swore you dug in there. You should be seeing a lot of blood. Just leaves a small little red stain, and then it just kind of like flexes on it as your blade pops out. Anything else for your turn? All right, Julia, you're up. On the other side of the stream.
Well, yeah. Well, let's see. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay. So, I'm going to back up even further a little bit because I want to be as far away as possible. But, I'm going to send my little, pseudo-dragon all the way over before I move forward. To the spider! To help him just do more damage.
How fast can a pseudo dragon fly?
I think about 60 feet.
Okay, really? Sure enough. Alright, cool. Yeah, go ahead and move it.
Yeah.
Right here would be good too. Okay, that works. And
There? Sorry, I was trying to...
no, you're fine, you're fine. Like you can go far as here if you wanted to. Right below Berserker 3.
But with that, I'm gonna basically sting that berserker that, trying to murder me with sting again.
Alright, go for it. "12 misses. And he just
That's
kind
a
of like,
bummer.
yeah, he kind of like swats the tail away from before it can get stung. That finishes your turn.
Let me just take a look how far I moved and measuring it. This is kind of hard with the map.
Just add your distance onto the left wheel. Oh, yeah, that's your passive.
Oops, I moved a little too far. I'll move a little back. So I'll count that as my movement a little bit.
You're in. Let's see here. One of those attacks was. Because I think the DC was still 10. Did you roll below 10, Murdoch? Or are you dropping it? Murdoch, if you're talking, I don't hear you. Or maybe I'm
Sorry,
disconnected.
no, it dropped whenever I got hit by the 14. Sorry, I rolled Constitution saves because I forgot about it and got a 13.
That still saves. It's still DC 10. It's half or 10. Like if you
okay.
if you took 14, it's 10. Otherwise, it would have been 7. So if it's below 10, it's 10, and then it's double that. So you would technically have to be taking 22 damage before you have to roll a higher DC.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it is your turn, so feel free to go ahead. I think you're situated.
Sure.
I think we're all situated now.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go 25. I'm gonna disengage and crawl on the side of the bridge.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
My web did not come back.
Skitter,
Nah.
skitter.
And they're like watching you walk away as you disengage. It's like, hey, get back! And then let's see here. First guy says, okay. He jumps on the horse. And the horse rejects him and flings him off.
Good horse.
So that's
Excellent.
his movement. So he stands back up and he sees the horse not, cooperating as he finishes his movement there. He turns and sees this annoying little pseudo dragon, and his other friends get rid of this thing. And he's like, "All right." So he comes to take a chop at the pseudo dragon after his failed attempt to try to ride the horse. Pseudo dragon gets slashed for enough to make it disappear. It is no longer on the field as we see the axe go through the pseudo dragon, and it just magically bursts into a puff of sparkles. Or however you want it to pass away.
So it'd be like more of a dust of like ice or something, whatever. I like the sparkles. I like that.
Yeah, like it could be shiny ice shattering in the air there. Number 4, we'll go into a reckless rage. Since you guys got advantage, it might as well have it too, right? And it will take an attack on Bran. It's a double 8 and misses. Damn. So much for advantage. Alright, so not to get rid of the token, but we'll put it over here somewhere. Freya has fallen. Looky what we have here. A murder sandwich. And he will take an attack on Bran as well.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. 10 points of slashing damage comes across your backside as this berserker sneaks up behind you. Dravos.
Alright, so Dravos is going to move back to, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 12, 30 here. And he is going to shoot at his target, which would be Berserker 3.
Berserker 3, alright, go for it.
17.
Does hit. Okay, what else?
And then I'm also going to hit it with Colossus Slayer.
Oh, wait.
So 5. So 20.
Yeah, they will just put him at that. Alright. You cut into him. He's looking ragged and rough. He finally looks like he's about to take a knee, but he's still grunting and growling, and he's still up there to attack.
And then as a bonus action, I'll just drink a potion.
Yeah, go for it. 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
Correct.
Alright, while you're chugging, Doran, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is not a great situation. Alright. So, my good friend Bran is currently surrounded by these screaming primitive folk. There's 2 others over there. My dragonborn friend is way at the back, and then I have another friend way up to the north, and then I have a spider friend crawling across the bridge. Okie dokie.
What else can we do to make this matter worse?
What happened to having a front line, you know?
They...
Alright,
Did we ever have a front line?
I mean, no, it's not really our MO, but...
It doesn't
No,
look like
we got caught napping.
Okay. Doran, if you can do this, would like to try and jump on the horse.
Alright.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the
This
thing.
is
That's
what-
like 5 feet of movement to get on the horse.
Okay.
Since it's familiar with you, it won't jet you off like the other guys. So what? But you do move. You do provoke attack of opportunity, but you can use the horse and move if you want.
Well, am I leaving the range of the berserker that's next to me?
Not yet.
So Doran's on the horse, and he yells at Bran, "I think we need to get out of here." And then he is going to take a... what is he going to do? He's going to just insult Berserker 4. He's just going to use his cutting words.
Alright, go for that, and I'll see what I roll on that real quick. So post that
Sorry,
for
the
me.
vicious mockery is what he's going to use.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And let's see how that turns out. What did you call me? He turns, unfazed by it.
I'm sorry, sir. I may have insinuated you were a little bit dumb. But,
What?
that was certainly not my intention.
Yeah. No, I'll have you know I graduated from my class. Alright.
Just
Berserker
like, wow.
University, of course, sir.
Absolutely. We it's a crazy place to go, but we always come out on top. Do you move, or are you good where you are?
He's going to hold position for now.
I think I see what's going on. Alright. I see Just so I'm clear, I'm going to assume this is the intent, and you fix my way of thinking, but I think you're intending to wait for him to jump on?
That's kind of, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to, like, make sure I'm thinking the same way as you. Oh, I mean, let's go give Dravos a hug, shall we? He looks like he needs a friend. Come here, scaly dragon thingy.
Oh wait, that's a wisdom thing.
Boop. Oh wow, he misses you. Why?
Stealth does not hit.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Bran, you're up.
If I hopped up there, I would get hit with a attack of opportunity.
Not
Mhm.
necessarily.
Oh. Yes, necessarily, but
Oh.
the one on the bottom.
Yeah, it'd be by one of them.
Yeah, just one for now.
You disengage. Doesn't that apply to all?
Oh yeah, you
Or
could
is it-
disengage, I guess.
Yeah, but then we would just be on top of the horse together.
Well, and then do a
mean-
move action of some sort. But that's a meta thing, so I'm not really.
I'm thinking Doran should be the one who maneuvers the horse since you're in control. So the horse will go on your turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Unless
fair.
you want me to put the horse in initiative, which could really fuck up the plan too. Like I'll go
Right,
either
yeah.
way because it doesn't
As
bother
it
me.
runs south or east or west or any other direction that we don't want. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
just have
okay.
it go on your turn, or
If he's holding the reins at this point, then sure.
all right. Well, Bran, what are you up to?
Is Berserker 3 the very first one that we started hitting?
Yeah,
One
he's
that charged at Julia?
yeah, he's looking bloody too.
Alright, I'm gonna risk. I'm gonna use Hexblade's Curse on Berserker 3.
All right, that's
And I'm going to
bonus
use
action, right?
my. Yes, I'm gonna use my longsword on Berserker 3.
Oh, good luck. Yeah, he didn't need the reckless, so it's regular. That hits.
Ooh, nice.
So 12 damage. It's plus proficiency as well for damage.
Splat. Just
So he died?
enough. Yep. He took 6
Perfect.
points of that,
Alright.
which is exactly how much he had left.
So
So you managed to
I
slice across the
regained-
neckline, and we
I
see blood
regained
spill
5
out.
health.
Congrats. Yep.
One
And yeah,
down.
one down and a spray of blood as his neck is sliced open and he falls to the ground, limp, dead, and Great Axe on the floor.
That's all I got.
All right,
Thank
Julia. Did you want to move
Oh, I...
to get on the horse? I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. Plus, I can't reach my horse.
No, I was talking to Bran. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure. Did you want to move at all or no?
Oh, wait
Negative.
for this way. I think Julia would be enraged that her familiar was like, killed. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, Julia. I was just going back to Bran real quick because if they were intending to jump on the horse, I wanted to make sure that that happened or not. And then I'll get right back to you. Don't worry. Bran, did you want to move at all, or are you good where you are?
Although I do like the heroics of the horse maneuver,
Yeah.
I will stay where I'm at currently.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because we were talking about the intention there. All right, Julie, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. Please take over.
no, don't worry. I was just gonna say, like, Julia would be so enraged that she basically would say, "Son of a slimy fool, die," and then just like shoot finally an eldritch bolt at the Berserker 4.
All right, go for it. That's a hit.
She doesn't care. She just wants this person to die.
Don't blame you. Okay.
Oh my
That was-
god!
I mean, the good news is it's force damage, so that's full.
Hold up. I thought my modifier would go up on that.
Did it not?
would be like +4.
Oh,
no,
plus.
it didn't go on it.
All right, then I think you can add it to the spell thing. Just open up the thing that you use to make the target with, and then make sure it adds your damage, not your hit. Oh, I don't know. Your hit's probably on there too as well, though, right? Is it? Yeah, it's already on your hit. All right. Well, you can fix that,
I
right?
just added it.
Cool, cool,
Yeah, I
cool.
just added it to my
All right.
thing now.
And I made
And
it
you get
6.
6 damage.
Yep, made it 6 for you. It slaps into the back of him. He like feels this energy just slam into him. He turns around, looks over his shoulder, sees the giant spider on the bridge, and then this woman on the other side, just like, how'd she get way over there? And he just stares at the current situation he's currently in. Anything else for you, Julia?
Nope, I'm just huffing and angry.
All right, Murdoch.
Skitter, 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 bite.
Skitter, skitter, skitter. Nice. All right, we get a bite on that guy. 10 piercing and 14 poison. He needs to make a con save or take half on that poison, I think. Does he even take it?
He takes half.
Taking... Okay, cool.
He takes 17.
So... No, he takes less than that, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. Because of rage. I mean, to be fair, this is a lot more interesting than those twigs that you killed. The twig children.
Right.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. So, anything else, Murdoch? You just skittered over there, took a bite out of this guy, and you're good?
That's all I got. I'm gonna see if my web comes back yet.
Alright.
It does
Nope.
not.
Not yet. Dang, I hate rolling for those, because it never comes back for me whenever I do that. Breath weapon? Not for another 20 turns. Berserker 1, what are you doing? Let's see here. Oh. I'll roll a d2. It's between Bran and Gravos. Alright, there we go.
Well, you got the guy on the horse too.
Hey, no, he's like way up on a horse. No one would look at him.
Yeah, that horse's ass was facing him, and he's like, I'm going south.
Okay, so what's this guy? Oh my god.
He
Why?
cleaves
Wow.
into your back as he kind of like slinks around and just goes "Rah!" and cuts right into you. 15 slashing. Yeah.
Howie.
Howie indeed. Alright, Bran. It's on Bran. He gets a 24 and comes at you for 14 slashing. Shame! Alright.
Oh.
Yeehaw indeed. Continuing on, I think number 3 is out of commission. Bravos, you have a small party forming down here. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna disengage and dash.
Well, you can do one or the other.
Oh. I think I'll disengage to try to bring him up to the rest of the group.
Alright. And then you can move your 30 feet.
To here.
Alright, anything else for your turn?
That'd be it.
You want to move your hunter's mark or anything like that as a bonus
Oh
action?
yeah, I do want to move my hunter's mark to Berserker.
Which one?
Berserker 1.
Alright. Yeah, you cut off there at the end. I heard Berserker. And it went dead. Alright, anything else? Okay, I think that's everything.
That's everything.
Hey, Doran. You're on a horse.
Hey,
Where do you want to go?
yeah, I'm on a horse, which I feel very happy about.
Yeah. You feel amazing?
I'm gonna look at the smelly berserker next to me and viciously mock his family history, and then I'm just gonna kind of yell out, if anybody wants to get on the horse with me, they're welcome to.
What'd you say about my family? I thought I told you I come from a heritage of well-known berserkers, and you shall know my rage here shortly, dear sir. Alright, and you're just standing by, you're not moving, you're staying put.
For now, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, Berserker 2. I mean, now that it's been done. Is he over here calling your family names? Yes, he is. Kick his ass.
Oh.
Alright, let me get on that. Alright, no, hold on. 2 options. I think he's going to make an athletics check to try to pull you off the horse and knock you on the ground. So you acrobatics or athletics, and he'll make the athletics. So he reaches up, tries to pull you out of the saddle. He gets it's a weak grab, so let's see how you do.
Okay, yeah, give me a sec here.
Just need to beat a 6.
So, can I do an acrobatics?
You sure can. And as a reaction from the horse, I'm going to let the horse kick him in the nads.
Oh, wonderful.
So he tries to reach up there and grab you, then all of a sudden the horse just goes kadoosh, hits him and gets 8. He grunts. He takes a little bit of that, but he just kind of like, I had donkeys that kick harder than you damn horse. And now he's trying to mock your horse. Oh no.
Skitter, was it your mother?
Brand. What do you want to do, Brian?
Disengage and hop on the pony.
Alright, so you're on the pony. You can move yourself like to the top up here if you want. And then yeah, you kind of disengage, get away from all that action, and you're like, okay, any moment now, right? Do you want to do a bonus action or anything, or are you good?
There's nothing I can do for bonus.
Alright, just thought I'd check. Julia, you're up.
Still on rage. She's just gonna hit Berserker 4 with another Eldritch Fast. She does not care. She is just like honed on this person.
Go for it. That's a hit. Nice. Another Eldritch Blast comes soaring over and slams into Berserker and takes 8 force damage. And he kind of gets knocked back a bit. And he's constantly thinking, that's a problem I probably should deal with soon. Anything else for your...
Well, I'm going to back up a little bit.
Soon, and then it's like you'll never get there because you're way out of range. Alright, Murdoch.
Skitter, bite, skitter.
Yeah. The bite hits. And we will see here. We need to make a con save. Is that right?
Yep.
You get a 20. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's nothing happening. So he takes a total of 8 damage. And it's
Now
not.
I'll prop a leg up on like the side of the horse. Scoot over a bit.
So, Doran, make an animal handling check.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. A giant spider is now coming over here to spook the horse. Okay, like.
Oh, yeah, it's not that skill.
To be fair, the horse tries to hoof the berserker again, and it tries. Actually, it's forced to kind of like move away. So you guys kind of like come over here now. It's frightened of. It's kind of like scared of that, and you couldn't control it, so it kind of like moves. But yeah, not out of range of the one that you're engaged with. So there you go. Anything else for your turn there, Murdoch?
No, that's it.
Okay, Berserker 1, are you still with us? Oh, he's way down there. Okay.
Yeah, he way down south.
Where you think you're going, lizard? And yeah, he comes up and takes a slash at you.
That'll definitely hit.
6 points of slashing damage as he swings down.
Ow, this really hurts. Ow.
You should be lucky the rage damage is already filtered in, I'm hoping. Alright, and giant spider time. You're in the way, so he's going to try to knock you out of the way. Let's see how that goes. Great axe attack. 20. You get 10 slashing on the spider. You take 2 points as yourself. There you go. Kind of like spits on the ground as you turn back into a dwarf. Like, huh. So I took care of that. You're next. And then number 3 is dead. Delete him from the turn order. Dravos, you're up. you got company again.
Yeah, I see that. So I'm going to have to drop my bow and grab my longsword,
All right.
and I'm gonna two-hand him, and he does have hunter's mark on him.
Fair enough.
13.
Let's see here. 13 hits.
All right,
And don't forget your Colossus Slayer.
I wasn't going to.
I'm just here to help. All right. Deal all the damage and then I'll take care of it.
Here you go.
All right, that's easy math.
Nice.
All right. You slash into him. He kind of like looks at the little gash you made across his chest and just glares daggers at you. Anything else?
I'm gonna yell out to my party members. I have a healing stuff on me if I go down, but this ain't looking too good, guys.
The guy that you're engaged with is like, good to know. Those potions sell.
Wasn't talking to you, ugly.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to face me sooner or later. Doran, you're up.
Right. Doran is going to disengage. Is it possible to send myself? Am I still even on the horse?
Yeah, you're both still on the horse. The horse just kind of like moved away from the spider. That's all that happened.
Okay. So, yeah, if possible, I'd like to move myself and the horse, moving towards the bridge.
Go as far as, let's see here, I guess I'll give you, eventually, I think after we get out of combat or something, or if there's time, I'll give you guys
Just gonna
control of
move
your
to
horses.
the next to Murdoch, basically, with the horse.
There is 60 feet of movement if you want to move, and I'll move you guys. You move to
Right.
where you want
So,
to
yeah,
get.
he's just gonna move just next to Murdoch, basically. Yeah.
Here, let's put you
Exactly.
over here then. There you go.
I think, is Bran on a separate horse, or is he on the
No,
same
he's
one?
on. You guys are on the same one. The spider just spooked it, though. That's all.
I'm riding your pony, son.
All right. Okay. Well, I think we've got a move. We got an action. I think that's where I'm gonna. I'll shout a word of. Actually, no. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna hold that. So yeah, no, I'm not using my bonus action at this point.
All right, fair enough. Berserker 2 moves up to give Murdoch a crown, but not the crown that he wants.
It's a poo crown.
13 for 13.
Yep.
He slices
Does
through
a
your
13
foot.
hit?
Yep.
Is a 13?
Yep.
Okay. Doran is going to make a cutting remark about that attack.
Okay, so you're going to try to cutting words it?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So he's going to be like, well, that was the lamest hit I've ever seen. You think that actually did damage?
All right, roll your thing. I think you have to roll, what, a d6?
No. So I have to roll a d6 and then we subtract that, exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. So he starts to swing down on Murdoch, and then he hears this. It's like, what did you just say? And he just misses with the whiff.
Oh, actually, that misses. I forgot I have a wooden shield.
Oh, well.
Oh,
You
Oh,
didn't.
sorry. That was-
Your AC
like,
is.
it's not calculated on my AC. Is why.
Is it got your shield equipped?
Looks like it.
Hold on,
I
wait.
have.
I thought
No,
it was weird
it was
that would hit.
it
That's
was
the-
equipped.
that's the
No, that
norm.
was equipped.
Oh no, my I guess my. Where did it go? Oh, my armor is off my sheet. That's why. That's
Okay.
dumb. I have studded
Ooh.
leather now.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Well,
fix
then.
that. Sorry.
All right. Well, we'll continue this round as is, and then next round you'll have the proper AC. How's that sound? So the cutting word still saved you. All right. Next up is Bran, right?
Indeed.
You're on a horse, and it's simply amazing.
I'm on a horse. I'm using my lay on hands to heal.
All right. Not a bad thing to do.
Yep. And I guess I'll sheath my longsword.
You're gonna throw it?
Right.
I mean, to get rid of a silvered weapon, go for it.
I'm sheathing it.
Oh, sheathing it. I thought you said you were eating it. I heard eating. Whoops.
I'm gonna eat it.
All right. So,
I commit suicide on my longsword. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's a thing for it. It's called seppuku. But, all right. So you sheath the longsword. You heal yourself. That's an action. Bonus act. All right. I think you're done, right?
That's it.
Julia, you're over there raging off these eldritch blasts. Continue.
I will continue as I literally, let me think of a good thing to say.
I don't think
Really,
there's.
I would say, like, bastard. I thought a god's never made mistakes until I met you.
Nice.
What? That hits.
You have to get closer. They can't hear you.
Yeah, he like yell. He's doing the thing that annoys everybody. What?
But yeah, number 4 is the one I hit.
Yeah, and he takes damage. He's still standing, and he yells, "What? Ow! What was that?" And do you want to move anywhere? You good?
I am happy as where I am.
Yeah, you seem a little bit out of place for the fight. That sounds good. Murdoch. I think you're muted.
Shit. I'm going to drop entanglement off the bridge, and then I'm going to put it on the 3 of them. And then I will turn into a direwolf.
Looks like to get them, you're going to get Dravos too.
That's fine.
All right, make a strength saving throw.
16.
That passes.
Everybody's fine.
Well, that was
It's-
pointless.
Well, it's
But it
difficult
is
terrain
difficult
now.
terrain.
So at least one of them's going to spend 10 feet to get out. All right. Anything else? See, that's it then, ain't it?
That's it.
That's it. Dravos, here comes the hammer. Get a 6.
6 misses.
All right. You know what? I won't make this mistake again. Like, he would really like to go over there and give Julie a piece of his mind. But there's just too many things in the way.
Exactly.
Alright. So he's gonna swing at the horse. The horse is barely alive as he gashes into the side of him. We see a spew of red blood starting to stain the coat. The horse lets out a big whinny. Doran, you're still in control of it. Make a animal handling.
I wish I still had my reaction. I could have tried to stop that. Animal handling, you say? Okay.
All right, and as a reaction, the horse will try to knee him again. And then,
Nice.
yeah. The horse wants to bolt. You can definitely feel it underneath your reins that it's trying to bolt, but since it's kind of like stuck in this spot, it's going to go ahead and do a hoof kick instead. And just...
How many humans or humanoids can fit on a horse?
2 medium.
Depends on size.
All right.
Like, if they're smaller, then I could probably allow 2
Yeah.
small and a medium. But yeah, just 2 medium. The guy lets out a groan as the horse kicks him in the nads. Dravos, this guy's going to kill another horse, but this guy's going to kill you, so what do you want to do?
First off, Julia was trying to.
Did you have something there, Julia?
Yeah, I just wanted to double check. So if they're raging, does magic or force damage get cut in half or no?
No, you've been doing full damage.
Okay, just curious.
No problem.
All right. So, Dravos is just gonna take another swipe at him with the
Go for it.
17.
That's a hit. Okay. Colossus Slayer?
I did. That's
Okay.
the 1d8.
Wow. Alright, there you go. Done and
That's
done.
that.
You slash into him. He's looking... He's not even bloodied yet. Like, you're cutting into him, but it's like you're opening up old scar wounds that he has, and it's just cutting the scar open, and it's not getting into any of his bits. But you are dealing damage. You are making some of them bleed, but he's just not bleeding like you would hope.
Yes, and at this point, I would like to emit a nice loud help.
That's a fair assumption. That reminds me. I gotta go find something real quick before we continue. Next in the turn order is Doran. Go ahead and take your turn while I look this up.
I mean, Doran's not really impressed with the tactical situation at the moment. Yeah. He's very tempted to flee, but he's got his good friend who's right there, so that's problematic.
Suicide charge the horse into them.
Right.
Oh my god.
To battle, noble steed. Make it lay on him.
You know, I mean, at least then you can use your long sword, you know, it's not just sitting there in its sheath. So, yeah, you know what? Why not? Like, Doran leads the horse into a charge right into the middle of the berserkers.
On this dying horse.
Yeah, that one. The one that's dying. That's right.
It's gonna bleed out anyways.
I mean, really, like, it's already... We gotta put it down anyway, would be it. So, I'm doing the horse a favor.
Make an animal handling check, because the horse disagrees with this
As I
maneuver.
lead it into obvious...
Clear and present danger, it stops, and I need both of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Shit.
You both
Ooh.
fall, or you fall on the ground. You fall on the, yeah, the horse rejects your logic, substitutes its own, and runs the fuck out.
Okay. Well, I mean, the horse is smarter than all of us. That's a given. So we actually didn't make it anywhere. We're just back where we started, but lying on our bums now. Is that basically what?
Yeah, you're both prone at this point.
All right. Well, it looked good on paper, sort of.
Until the
All right,
proves otherwise.
Yeah, the horse is
Yeah.
bleeding to death. I mean, come on. He did not want to die.
All right. So I have to use half of my movement to stand up,
Mm-hmm.
and that leaves me with 15.
And you don't want to move in there. That's difficult terrain.
So if I can do 5, can I go in here, or is that going to
Yeah,
count as?
you would end in that square inside if you want. Yeah,
Or this one?
yeah, sure.
Or
Either one. Yeah, the first 5 feet in, and then it's 10 feet to get out. Or 10 feet to move into it deeper, I guess.
all right, fuck it. Into the middle here, and then do a thunder wave and just try and blow everybody out of this situation because he's frustrated with.
Which way are we going with it?
Well, I mean, I think it goes in every direction out of him.
I think it's directional. Let me double check.
No, it's a kid.
cube in front of you, ain't it? Wait for roll 20 to catch up here. We're gonna look up the actual word.
I think it's emanating out from me.
Cell 15-foot cube. Yeah, it comes from where you are in a 15-foot cube in front of you. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con save, so depending upon what direction you're facing. So which way are you going with it?
Well, I mean, following you're saying.
Let's see here. So like 15-foot cube. 5,
Originating from
10,
me.
15. 5,
I don't see anything
10,
about facing.
15.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you think makes sense.
That makes sense.
Well, no, it's originating. It would be centered on me, though.
Yeah, it is centered
Emanating
on you.
from.
Technically,
Right.
I kind of drew
So,
that
like,
one.
I would be in the middle of the cube.
No, it would be wherever you're facing out.
No,
I mean,
it doesn't. I mean, it's sweeps out from.
Originating from you, not
From
around
you.
you. Not around you, from you. Each creature in a 15-foot originating from you. It kind of depends how you look at this, because if we do that
I mean,
way,
if you. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Hold
this
on,
is
let's
obviously
double
your
check.
call.
Yeah. Let me double. Like, I'm definitely.
My thought was always it was just like I'm making a lot of noise that's coming out of my body. It's going in a cube around me. But I mean,
I was gonna
if
say
you
shoot
see
for
it
the
differently,
ground, it should work.
shoot for the ground.
Yeah,
Hold
and
on.
technically you would be 15 feet around you.
I mean, that's how I understood it. But perhaps I've misunderstood that.
Oh no, here, we'll do it this way. So technically, whatever 15 feet around you is. So that's a pretty long reach.
Right.
Oh wow, that's everybody, including that horse. So yeah. Make those con saves, everybody. Except for Julia.
Pass the con save, but now I gotta pass the wisdom save.
Yeah. And then I will
I
make
passed
a...
it too.
Wow! Look at that. Travels with the wind.
Let's see here. A horse needs to make a con save. It's a 10. Takes 11 damage. He gets flung into the water. Oh my.
Oh dear lord, what's happening?
Waiting for roll
Launch the
20.
horse into the river.
Shh. Yep, he just launched a horse into the river. Alright.
Oh, bye, horsey.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's my horse.
It's for the best, honestly.
Yeah. So
You
let's
wouldn't wanna
see.
live with
Con save 1. That one's saved. Con save 2. I'm going backwards here, by the way. One above it. One over there by Dravos.
Okay.
Okay, so
you guys.
see, that's 11. So yeah, they don't get any resistance to thunder damage, which is a good thing. Roll 20, please hurry. I need to add and subtract and do things with numbers that require you to work. So 11 points to him, 5, 10. We'll move this guy over. First one was this one, 5, 10, minus 11. And this guy doesn't move, but he takes 5 points.
So it's 5 if you save.
Yep. 5 if you save.
Owie!
You said help, not hurt. The other H word. I think I got it all resolved. Alright, I think everybody got pushed back 10 feet. I think everybody got their damage figured out. And roll 20 is still lagging a bit. Dravos, I think you're up. You're up. Getting rid of unwanted tokens.
Let me look at my sheet right quick.
Wait a
hell.
minute, wait a minute. I think I did something wrong here. Dravos, you already went. That was Doran who just went, right? I forgot to move the turn order. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to move the turn order.
good.
Yeah. So yeah, he jumps back in here. He'll recklessly attack. What can we use for reckless? That's reckless. And he'll roll with advantage right there. It's a 15, and you take 8 slashing.
Okay, he's gonna insult that. He's going to use his cutting words.
Alright,
So
roll your
he's gonna roll.
D6, yeah.
Yeah. So he's gonna be like, okay, maybe I didn't make the most tactically excellent move, but that attack was also not the best.
And he misses. He misses. He goes, huh? What a... No, wait a minute, I was going to swing on you. And he rumbles, and he's like, I'll get you. That was a Berserker 2. Bran, you're up.
Moving towards Berserker 4. Longsword.
That is a hit.
Nice.
And still standing. Do you do anything else?
That's all I got.
Boy, this guy likes to take.
But he is bloody. Like, you can definitely see blood dripping down him in certain parts. He's looking pretty banged up. Julia, you could probably get him.
Yeah, I'm gonna murder him.
Yeah,
Like
do
how
it.
you murdered my, familiar.
Go for it.
Only with an axe, I'll shoot him in the face.
There you go. Oh. Oh, well, I guess that's gone away then, right, Murdoch?
No, yeah, it's gone.
I don't know what to say though. Technically, since they're pinning him, no, advantage at all.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still miss.
Aww.
Yeah, but no, I don't even think you have advantage. That one didn't reckless, but the one down here did. But he wasn't the one you were after. Okay, Julia, anything else?
I got nothing else.
Don't want a bonus action Misty step back into this hot mess? I mean,
No, not for me.
Murdoch,
I'm burnt.
your fur is soaking wet. The horse is down the stream with you. You guys are starting to float down the stream. What do you do?
I will paddle, and then get back to where I was at, and then try to take a bite out of Berserker 4.
Alright, go for it. Get back up on the shore, maybe even bristle your fur out. Berserker 4 manages to duck and dive out from underneath that
I
attack.
get advantage from
Oh,
pack
tactics. You are correct. Then you murder this. You kill steal. You take it away from the field. It is no longer living amongst us. Roll 20. Catch up. Catch up. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
That be it. Alright, now I can put an X on him. Wait, wrong
Put
one.
That on
Wrong one. No, I know. I know.
Oh no!
Doran's gonna die next. Don't worry, I was just getting ahead of myself. Okay, this guy got pushed back. All of a sudden, you see a couple of ravens floating around the air. And one comes in and tries to peck at this warrior over here. Peck, indeed.
Indeed.
Hold up, where? Oh my god, that's scary.
Don't worry about it. They seem to be after the other guys. Roll 20, please! Let me run the game. You're worse than grits.
Oh no!
Flies over there, tries to peck the other berserker. No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Yeah, they're just over here just trying to harass. And... we're waiting on roll 20 to let me actually do stuff.
you.
Come on, roll 20.
Oh, health and sports.
Roll 20, work!
So, how was your day?
It's alright. How was yours?
I see a great act 10.
Yeah, it's not going after you. I'll let you know when it's actually going after you. Yeah, this
Okay.
guy took us. Yeah, I was waiting for roll 20 to catch up, and I was trying to like get to other things. All right, they're done. Berserker 1's done. Is 4 still alive? Nope, he is dead. I'll take him off the turn order. Bravos, you're up now.
Davis is going to use Cure Wounds.
Go for it. Are you staying put or moving or anything?
First I'm using Cure Wounds.
Well, use Cure Wounds. I'm trying to get through the turn order.
And then I am going to move behind the blonde one.
You might want to move even further if you could, just to get away from the sound of your noise. Well, make your move there, Endorn. You're up.
Okay. Doran will. I think he's just gonna take out his short sword and try and stab the guy next to him.
Stab him in the kidneys.
That hits.
Okay.
You cut into him. It doesn't get as deep as you were hoping, but it did some damage. Anything else for your
Okay.
turn?
Oh, that's it.
Alright, Doran's done. Berserker 2, are you still alive? Yes, you are. He's getting pecked in the head with this raven that's above him. But he's dead set on taking care of you after that miss that he had earlier. Lightning doesn't strike twice. Ooh, he gets 22.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit for sure.
And it's 9 slashing on that one.
Okay.
And then he just kind of like swats at the air behind him with the raven that's just like pecking his brain, and then it is Brand's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna move next to Doran. Swinging my sword.
25 hits. Or 6. Once again, you're doing damage, but his rage is deflecting half of it.
Yep.
Julia, your main target went down, but there are still 2 more over there waiting to be dealt with.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna shoot Berserker 2 because, you know, they all look the same.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a 2 tattooed on his left arm, but...
Oh, I don't care. I don't care if they were born or defecated, as I would say to Julia and Ray.
Go for it. Still... yeah, I gotta remember roll 20 slow. 12 misses, my friend. I am sorry. Your rage is getting the better of you. Your shots are going wider, but then again, you have a bunch of allies over there, and you're trying not to hit them too. And it's just one big mess of people over there. Anything else for your turn? Staying put?
Nope, just gonna be, like, pissing off in the corner.
Alright. You know, I need to resolve this horse. Let me resolve
going
this.
after it.
Let's see here. I'm gonna make it an athletics to get out.
It is Olympic swimmer horse.
Are you
Shakes off.
sure you want to swim in that direction?
As soon as it gets to the shore, it starts to bolt. Murdoch,
Murdoch is going to take a bite.
go for it, my friend. Comrade, you hit. Oh,
I
go
would
ahead.
hope a 23 hits.
You barely hit. It was a scratch. Hold on, let me get to the Berserker's
Scratch
character
like turnip.
sheet. Come on, roll 20. With the chugging. With the chugging. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So it makes a strength, right? And it's still standing on its own 2 feet. It's like, get off of me, you damn wolf! And kind of like brushes you off as you bite marks kind of like rake across its arm. Anything else for your turn, Murdoch? Staying put?
That's it.
Once again, we peck the heads. The one by you misses, and the one over there who's attacking the other one kind of like keeps the attention of him. Next up is that particular berserker. He will take a swing at that raven. As soon as roll 20 lets me have my, there you go. Whack! And what do we get? Oh, fuck.
Question: did these berserkers do their D10 saving throws?
For what?
Constitution.
They're not concentrating
the
on
beak
anything.
of the raven.
Huh?
Beak of the raven's beak. It says if the target is a humanoid, it must succeed
No,
on
I'm
a
not.
DC
I'm not.
10.
You're planning to kill him. I'm not even doing that. You don't want that to happen.
Oh, okay, I was just double checking.
Yeah, they're just there to run interference.
I just happened to see it.
Yeah. All right, Dravos. Yeah, don't worry about that small detail. I'll deal with that.
Seeing as that berserker is now got his attention focused elsewhere, I'm gonna run back up and grab.
Why are you
Grab
running
my
back
bow.
up there? You got a bow.
I had to drop it to pull my sword when dude came in close.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Otherwise, there would have been a disadvantage.
Continue, my friend.
And from here, I will take my shot.
Go for it.
17.
That hits. It hurts. Okay, Colossus.
Yep. Rolled a 1 on it.
All right. Come on, roll 20. Let me have control. -8. There we go. He takes damage. You land the arrow shot right between his back. Kind of like shrugs a bit. The arrow pops out. You see a little bit of blood. He's getting a little bit bloody, but he's not totally there yet. Still looks like he's got a lot of life still. Doran.
Okay, yeah. Doran's gonna do the same thing as before. He's just gonna stab with the short sword at the guy next to him.
Yeah, go for it. You have advantage at this point.
Cool. Well,
This raven that's pecking at him is kind of like giving a distraction. You deal 8 minus half. You stab into him. Once more, you see like scars that kind of like ripple open, not bleeding right away, but he is bleeding in certain places. He's definitely taking damage, but once again, you know, he's raging. So he's just kind of like, whatever. Anything else for your turn?
no, that's it.
And with that, it is his turn. And I think he's just going to focus on you, Doran.
Oh.
17.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. How many of these do I have left? I've got... Okay, I can still do the cutting words. We'll do that.
Probably your last one, ain't it?
I get 4. I think I've used 3.
Oh, yeah, you have a modifier. Yeah. Yep, so this is probably the last one. Alright, go ahead. 17 minus... Well, that'll do it, won't it?
Oh, good
Yep.
job.
So again, he's just sort of like, well, you
Would
smell
you-
that and you don't look good.
Would you quit talking about me? I'm trying to hit you. It's hard to concentrate and kill people if you keep talking that. And Bran, you're up.
Not our fault, Stinky.
And I'll as I'm about to attack with my longsword, I'll say, "It's really hard to concentrate with a pecker around your head."
Heck back. Alright, go ahead and make your attack. Get a 20, that hits. For 9 slashing, reduced to half. Anything else?
That's it.
Quit talking about my pecker, he misunderstands, and then it is Julia's turn.
Oh, I was just gonna be like, I've been just trying to come up with more creative things. I'm weird like that. Oh, but I'm basically gonna be like, the best feature of you is you being dead. Not that good, but she's just getting tired of rage.
Right. So away another Eldritch Blast goes, or no? Yep, there it is.
Yep,
That hits.
that one'll hurt.
Yeah, he takes 12 full points of damage from that. And he kind of like buckles a bit, but he is still standing.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, you're definitely tearing this guy down. He's questioning whether or not he should stay or go, but he is definitely confused why he can't hit this person right in front of him. Murdoch.
Should I stay or should I go?
Murdoch is going to try to bite his ankles.
Go for it.
Really, yeah, their last bite it. And oh, well, that doesn't help.
No, that doesn't help at all. You had advantage, but still no bite. That one does not land. He sees you out of the corner of his eyes, kind of dances out of the way. He's like, I'm going to hit somebody this turn. Don't you worry. And then he gets pecked again. Let's see how that goes. Only the one over here gets pecked. And then it is... Wow, okay. Alright, roll 20. Catch up, please. Please catch up. I'll get rid of unwanted tokens as soon as you let me. Thank you. Get rid of this guy here. We make it swing on the Raven.
So I can go with catch up.
Wait, what?
Lizard folks like to eat, humans.
Yeah.
This Raven falls out of the sky and then turns into a human who's been slashed in half. Got rid of that bird. Hey, you're under attack too. I'll be over there in a second. And Ravos, it's your turn. Oh yeah, he'll use his
now
movement.
that I've got my bow back.
By the way, he uses movement to get up there. Ruining your range.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna use disengage. And go there.
Alright. That it?
That's all I can do.
Alright, Doran.
Yeah, keep doing the same thing, just hacking away with the short sword.
And unfortunately, this time it does not work.
Okay.
And the bird across from you is like, Run the throat! Run the throat! Ah! Over the throat! I'm going to hit you this time, Canary. Doran. Gets a 12 on that, and he misses completely. He's like, No! No, I should have reckless. Damn it, DM. Fucking fix your dice. Sorry, dude, I forgot. Bran, you're up. Damn it, DM, I'm gonna die because of you. Go for it.
Berserker 2.
It's a 16, that hits. If only it wasn't halved. He is still standing. He's buckled a little bit. He kind of gets jolted. You can definitely see his wounds getting grievous. It's looking very bloodied up at the moment. Anything else
That's
for
my
your turn? It's your turn. Julia.
I am not gonna wait. I'm just gonna shoot him.
Go for it. 13 hits. Yeah, got him. Yeah, killed him dead.
Hey!
And then I scream over to the last one. I'm going like, "You're next."
What?
I think that I'm just gonna scream and like upset.
You're next. What? And he may have.
Start translating the obscenities to him.
She said you're next. What? Even if, like, the person in front of him told him exactly what was said, he'd still say, "What? Murdoch."
She said you're nuts.
Murdoch
My
is
nuts?
going to move around
No,
to get her
you're
and take a
nuts.
bite.
Nest? What about a nest? 14 hits. Let's see here. We go. Roll 20. Let me have control. Phew. And he manages to stay standing. Try to rake him to the ground, and he just stays standing. This bird flies over, and we see a giant raven form of a human take shape, and they just get ready for their next turn in case they need it. Unfortunately, that's all they can do is an action polymorph. Yeah, this guy's left. One, two, three, four. Okay, we'll go after the bird. I mean, you guys don't mind, right?
Take down the Boyd.
I suppose.
Yeah,
Could have been
Dravos,
less, but
you're up.
yeah, Dravos is gonna take his shot with the bow, seeing as this guy still has my hunter's mark on him.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
25 hit,
Yep. That deals damage.
and then
That
here
deals
comes
damage.
The D8, and then 6 to that.
So that's a total of blah blah blah. Alright, got it. Anything else?
I'm gonna scream your mother was a sow, and then I'm gonna take a few steps back.
Unfortunately, not being a bard doesn't help. He goes, what?
Exactly.
Dorn, you're up.
Yeah, okay.
There is a murder sandwich here for sure.
Yeah, so he's just gonna stab at Berserker. What?
Yeah, go for it.
There we go. Ew, once again.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Oh no.
You got a bonus action or anything?
Oh no.
Nope.
Bran, you're up.
Yep.
Yep. That hits. It does some damage. Not enough to kill it. Still standing. Is that in your turn?
That's it.
Julia.
Alright, since you can't hear me, I'm just gonna say, like, Mother's horse says, what?
What?
And then I shoot him.
Alright. Oh, you shoot him,
Ooh,
alright.
Nice.
Alright, let's. Ooh.
Very nice.
So, after the what situation, tell me how this guy dies.
He eats it.
Well, let me put it this way. Since he mistook me saying nuts, I shot him square in the nuts.
So he like gets big, wide-eyed, and then all of a sudden the rest of his blood drains out, especially from that location as he falls to the ground, crumpled, trying to grasp onto this creature that looks like a giant raven, and then falls to the ground, dead at your feet, or at their feet.
Well, that was difficult.
That hurt.
I look at Murdoch and go like, who do you think's fault is that?
Definitely theirs.
The big hybrid creature transforms once more, and she just looks at all of you in her human form. It's like, we're all safe. I guess I'll leave you to it then. You need to be much more careful here in Barovia.
Thank you.
Have you ever asked yourself why your countrymen are such dicks?
All the time, she says as she kind of like goes over to the body. No, for shits and giggles, we're gonna roll 3d20.
17.
Okay, so she succeeds on a death save, and she's like, no, 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 no. And she's trying to reach for something in her pouch, trying to find a potion or herbs or something.
I have something.
And yeah, this is your chance to go over there and offer it before I move on to the next round.
I go over to her and I offer her. Let me make sure. I offer her. Where'd it go? Ah, here it is. A healer's kit.
Make a medicine. Well, no, you don't have to make a medicine check. You stabilize her.
Yep. And then I tell the lady you should probably get her seen to quickly.
She kind of sighs. Well, this is going to be a little bit larger than I planned.
I mean, I've got her stabilized, but that's the best I can do right now.
Let's see here. How long have you guys been out?
This was supposed to be us taking a rest.
Then I guess we should at least rest and see if she... Yeah. So you guys could probably resume taking your rest if you want.
Yes.
Crap.
Yes, would definitely like to take a rest now.
Yep. If you want to spend... Yep. So if you need...
Rest.
So if you guys want to spend hit dice and then bring your horses back over to the water, we can definitely do all that now. And as soon as you get done spending your hit dice, you can also question your new visitor.
Excuse me, Doran, do you know that famous song that's like, "Who are you"?
Ah, yes, of course. It's a very healing song, though.
Damn, crit on that, Dravos.
Yeah, I thought I was like, ooh, yay, full health.
Nice. So yeah, you're casting a Song of Rest, right?
Yeah.
And how much does that give him?
D6.
All right, and did you roll that for him already?
Oh.
I think they roll.
No, you rolled. They all get the same.
Okay.
There you go. Everybody gets 6.
So, seeing as I'm already at full, would that go into temporary?
Negative. You just stay up.
Nice try, though.
Yeah,
I had to try.
Yeah, this is for everybody else that's hurt like a bitch. The horse gets 6 from that.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Star, I went down to 3 HP.
Hey.
So,
Welcome to Barovia. What do you want me to do about it?
I didn't say nothing about that. I was just saying, I got close.
Yeah,
I got real close.
Yeah.
I would have been fine if someone had used the thunder thing and knocked me from 8 to 3.
Sorry.
It'd be fine. Don't worry about it. All right. So yeah, this woman is like hovering over this other woman who has fallen, and you guys managed to resuscitate through a meds kit, and she's just kind of like waiting for her to wake up.
Oh, cool. I just realized I get temporary health. Not from the bard. I shot the guy.
Oh yeah.
Marduk will create a flower with Druidcraft and walk over and say, "Who are you?"
My name is Rissa. This is Gina. Oh, Gina, you poor soul. We were told to keep an eye on you.
By whom?
Friends, allies. So, are you still heading to the winery?
Yes.
Can't promise we will always be there, especially. But you must be extra careful here in Barovia.
Looks like y'all should be careful as well, it seems.
Indeed, it's never safe to be out alone. But when we saw them harassing you, we thought the least we could do is try to assist in some way, distract them if necessary. But you've all managed. I didn't even need our help.
Well, it was much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, if that's that, and like you're coming at the end of this hour, if that's all, I shall wait for her to wake up and then we will be on our way.
Very well, and thank you again for your help.
She just nods and kind of like pulls Gino off to the side. So with that, is there anything else you guys want to do here as you finish up your long rest or short rest?
I will come back to the party and say I'm not sure who our friends and allies are. I did not know we had many, or any at all.
Me either, but you know, hey, I was looking pretty scarce there for a moment.
I think Julie would like make a snarky comment at Murdoch and be like, well, I don't think we would have been headed in this situation if he didn't attack them right away.
Murdoch did not attack. Murdoch simply restrained. It is like gag, if you will.
I don't think people like being gagged, but that's just me.
It depends on your fetish.
I'm sure.
Get out of my head, Murdoch. Get out of my head.
So
I'll still be good.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you continue. I was just trying to gauge what time it is.
I think I would kind of be like on him and just be like annoyed, like severely.
So a normal day then.
Oh, you're fighting words.
Oh no.
Okay, so guys, we are almost to where we should be, just so you are aware.
And it's about 10 in the morning at this point.
Yeah.
It's been a worth morning. Perhaps we continue on at a faster pace. No more
Yes.
stops.
Let us continue.
Sounds like a plan to me. I mean, I'll just roll one for that. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so I finally get to read what's at W. Wait, this is actually chapter... It's weird because it's like chaptered, but it's not in any certain order. So like we're in chapter 12 going here for some reason, which is interesting, I guess. Okay. And let's see here. After a half a mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley and the other leads south into the dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard. Yep, so that would be right there as you kind of like see that pointing to the west there. And these dots kind of like take you over to the vineyard. So you continue west, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing requires me to make sure. A light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirt north of a sprawling vineyard, before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on a ghostly form as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevine Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. A man wearing a dark cloak cowls and stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you. So, like, right over here in this direction, you see someone over there just kind of like waving their arms towards you, like, come this way. What do you guys do?
AFK for 2 seconds.
But that doesn't answer the question. What do the rest of you do?
Yes,
Yeah,
Yes.
we'll approach.
cautiously.
Yep.
Better be cautiously.
I immediately cast Entangle.
Right below us.
Right below. Yeah, you guys need to stay right where you are. All right, so yeah, this young man you kind of like get closer. You can tell it's like a male figure, just kind of like stocky and just kind of like waving you over. Where are you guys coming from? What are you here for?
We are coming from Villaki. Who are you, and where are you coming from?
Kind of points towards that stately building and everything. Well, I
I'm
used to be over there, but come, you're not with them. You should definitely come meet grandfather. And he kind of like pulls you off to the side, and as you kind of like go a little further into the trees, you can see several other human figures as they kind of like walk towards you. They wear like dark leather rain cloaks and cows, and one of them just kind of like steps up and he says, "Who are these people?" And he's got like this big old, like his eyes are like squinting at you as he's looking up at you. He's got this silvery beard. Oh, hold on, let me make sure he has that. Oh yeah, he does. Okay, I almost lied. Let me see if I can find it.
Looking up at him, I will say, "What do you mean, these people?"
Sorry to interrupt. I gotta disappear for a couple seconds.
Oh, do you all want to take a quick little break, real quick? Or actually, I was going to set this scene and then we were going to end it. Go ahead, take your go get your thing there, and I'll just kind of like continue. But yeah, so this strange old man, and he like pokes you in the chest with his staff. These people, and he like pokes each and every one of you. These people that are not wearing the same cloaks as we. Who are you?
We are.
We are the ones without cloaks.
And
That
great
is-
wine.
That is very true. Now, why are you
We
here?
are. We are the 5 humanoids on 4 horses.
Yes. Why are you here? He pokes Murdoch again in the chest.
Why is anyone here?
Kind of scoffs and turns his back to you. They're no help. I don't know what these people are here for.
We are here to figure out why the wine has run short in Villaki.
No, did my idiot son send you out here?
Yes.
Ah! That waste about. Lazy, no good for nothing. Just kind of like scoffs for a moment and just steps away from you. And the rest of the people who are just there watching is like, oh man, touched a nerve or something.
What is wrong with him sending us?
I guess he's trying to help. Urgh. He points towards the building down south. See that? That used to be where we made the wine. Now, these damnable druids are and he like looks at you for a moment there and he's like, wait a minute. Sniffs the air as if you might be one of these druids. You're not a druid like them, are you? To Murdoch.
Murdoch is not in any druid you've seen before.
Maybe it takes a druid to kill a druid.
Well, you're in luck. This one's a king.
Oh, is he now? Well, look at the flowery crown on his head. It looks like it's been split by an axe recently.
It gets bigger by the day.
Ah. That no good son of mine has sent people to help, then they must be really hurting for some stuff.
Dragon
Yes.
Crash.
Yeah.
Some young pricks have it drink it all.
Well, clear out that building, and we can get things back in order, or at least try to.
Can you offer some intelligence on what is in the building?
All right, that's a good question. Let me check some notes now, as we are getting into the winery. So let's see here. What does it offer? He informs you there's a bunch of druids, and it came in with some stick figure things, and then these big old needle things. About how many you think?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Murdoch will attempt to make a twig blight replica with druid craft like these.
Like what?
I will try to make a twig blight like replica with druid craft and ask him if this is what he's talking about.
That's just a branch. It doesn't do anything. These branches were walking on their own. And there's about 20 of those, I think, and a druid. Then there was another druid with a bunch of these big old... Let me see if there's like a handout he can... no handout on that one, but some large, lanky, vine-like creatures. About the best
I was going to
description.
ask, seeing as my favorite enemy is monstrosities, do I by chance sense any around?
Do you have an ability that technically lets you? Because I don't think it works like that.
I thought favorite enemy is what did it.
No, it just gives
casting.
you advantages. It gives you certain stats against it, and even then,
Okay.
yeah, it's not, yeah, like to track them down, but to know where they are exactly, no. But
Okay.
yeah, and none of these
I
are.
was talking more like general directional.
Well, to be fair, none of these are monstrosities either way.
Okay.
So yeah, he tells you, and then there's like 3 druids in there at least they could tell you, and then there's a bunch of creatures that they're using to kind of like keep the house under, arrest to keep them from coming back in.
All right, guys, let's just go clear this house.
With these, your son just asked us to come speak with you to figure out the issue. However, there's been no discussion over compensation. What is clearing this out worth to you?
Money grubbing ass hats. Is that what he sends me? He kind of like storms off.
I will look at the young boy and say, is he coming back or is he gone?
I think you've angered him. Like we don't have nothing more to offer. I mean, if we don't get the winery back, nobody gets wine. Simple as that.
Then that is the answer. I don't know why he got so upset.
Maybe he doesn't like money grubbing people. I mean, that's what he just said. And usually when he says something, he means it.
Is it money grubbing to risk your life for strangers? That is what we are offering to do.
Did the other person offer you something to come out here? I mean, usually somebody who sends you out is the first person to offer. I don't remember him sending a request.
They said you would take care of the payment.
Make a deception check. Fuck that persuasion.
Murdoch does not remember.
Yeah, well,
He did not speak with the person.
Yeah, so he's like looking at you, squinting an eye. Uh-huh.
I'm going to use my point of inspiration.
There you go. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, we can ask him again after he's cooled off, but we've just been out here for a whole day after they took over the house. Actually, we've been camping here for about a week.
Gonna look at Murdoch and be like, guys, how about we settle the issue of payment after we clear the building? Obviously, that'll put them in a better mood, and it'll make it a whole lot easier to conduct business that way.
I second that from Dravos' idea.
Just to be clear, you would like to do the deed and then ask for payment for the deed that was done.
Yes. Because once the deed is done, then they're more likely to do something about it because they're not waiting on us to do it still.
Or they might not give us anything.
Well, if they don't, we could just never mind. I'm gonna
We
keep
could
that
just
one to
take
myself.
the winery for ourselves. Yes. Yes.
That's
Good
not
idea,
quite where I
Draven.
was
That is a
going.
grand
That's
idea.
not. That is not where I was going with that.
And we become winemakers.
There you go. Sounds like a winner to me. All
Does
right, so
anyone even know how to make wine?
Murdoch does. Murdoch
In
is
real
proficient
life.
in brewer's kit.
Ooh.
So yeah, this guy is just stormed off. He's kind of still looking towards the building that is down south from where you guys are at the moment. And as you guys oh, go ahead.
Dravos is just gonna go ahead and start heading towards this house that we're supposed to be clearing.
What
I'm
about the
actually
rest?
gonna go follow the old man that got angry.
All right.
Murdoch will stay put.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. And yeah, so you approach the old man. He's just got a hand on the tree and just staring out.
I'm gonna talk to him and explain to him. It's like, I'll be honest, that dwarf is not the smartest tool in the shed.
Yeah, there's a lot
So
of
what he
tools like
says-
him.
Hence why you should not be really as mad as you should. I do not blame you. He pissed me off.
Birds of a feather, then, aren't we? What do you guys plan on doing? Why are you here? Like, I've already assumed my idiot son sent you.
You are correct. He needs help, securing the wine again.
Yeah?
And we're here to help.
Well, what did he offer you guys?
As far as I remember, aka I forgot to take notes on that. Oh, gee.
Would you like a refresher?
I would love a refresher.
Free room and board for a week.
What a great deal.
I would
Yes,
just
actually.
I would tell him that because it was not money, but more of just a service for another service.
Well, maybe I was short. Maybe I was upset because this, he like points to the building. This problem is not solving itself. But if you are all willing to help and try to put an end to this and get us back our winery so we can get back to work, we will definitely make sure they get their shipments. And I'll see that you guys are rewarded in some way, shape, or form. But I can't do a thing until that winery is back in my possession.
That is all I ask. But I do have well, that's not the only thing I ask, but that is all we can ask for. But I have one more question to ask for you.
Ask already, jeez.
Do you know anything that might help us with the situation right now? Or do you just want us to take care of it in our own way?
About to say, Murdoch, you're about to get murdered. Try not to burn the house down. We need it for the wine. Like, if something happens to the building, there's no reward. Like, if there's no place to return to, there's no point of paying you. Do I make myself clear? He's making sure everybody hears that.
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought, you damn whippersnappers. Good for nothing piece of snot's what you are.
Calm down.
Eh.
I will whisper.
Just ignore that idiot over there.
Anyway, we want to get the wine back to where it needs to be. We want to keep everybody happy, he yells once more. And we can do that by getting the winery back.
Then, let me ask one thing. Do you know an entrance that might make it easier for us to go in?
Let's see here. I would say stay away from the vineyard. If you're going to go in, you might as well go through the front. The vineyard has all those damnable beings that they keep summoning.
Duly noted. Then I will make sure to tell the rest of the party. And I told the old man, I'll also try to keep that dwarf on a leash if he continues to keep doing dumb things.
You know, Barovia has a way of dealing with people like that. Just leave it to the wolves. It'll eventually come back.
We tried that, but we killed them.
Oh, well, good on you. Maybe you can kill these druids then. That's all I want. Get them out of my house so I can go home. Otherwise, we'll be camping out here for another week, hoping they let up on their attack so that we can get in there and counter.
Then I will go to my group and just tell them what you told me.
Right.
So I run over and just like try to find the closest person I see. Maybe it's Murdoch, since he stood put.
How was your conversation, Julia?
Well, you have two angry people now, but you can make it up by doing two things.
We were saying I am getting better at winning.
First, stop being a dick. I'm joking on that. But first, think before you do. Second, let's not go through the vineyard, kick the doors in the front. That's something you'll like.
What if we smoke them out?
Don't even think about it.
Even druids cannot breathe through smoke.
And how are you gonna make the smoke?
You are smart enough to figure that out.
Yeah, plan. That's ideas smashed. Just follow the group and don't light anything on fire.
We need, like, one of the young... There's, like, a couple of kids that are surrounded by one of the women there. And the kids are, like, listening to you guys talk. And, like, we need to go home, though.
You can't go home if your house is on fire.
Yeah, don't burn down the house, okay? We need that.
You do not have to burn down the house to make smoke go in the house. You can put a fire on the outside. But whatever, we can do a different plan.
And you guys can spend the next week figuring that out as we go ahead and bring the session to an end. So next week we will go into the winery, see if we can't clear it out, and we'll move on from there. Hopefully we won't have any streaming issues like we did this week, but we're going to go ahead and post this. As I'm probably going to wait till Friday, that way I don't eat up any more bandwidth. But join us next week Sunday, 7 p.m. We'll do some more Curse of Strahd. And then join us Fridays at 4 p.m. Well, I'm probably going to move it up to 5 p.m. from now on. And we're going to do our open campaign where anybody, viewers or players alike from any of the campaigns can come in and play. Join us for that, 5 p.m. Central on Fridays. And then Monday, 7 p.m. Central. Oh, but let's not forget, Sunday we are doing sub-only content. So if you want to become part of the sub-only open roleplay, first thing you got to do is subscribe. Monday, 7 p.m. Central, you can rejoin us in Elsperia. And we hope to have some new content coming out for Tuesdays, so look forward to that. Other than that, wish you all a good night. I would say good night to Twitch and Facebook, but it's a little late for that, so just say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Night, everyone.
And gee, you know, recording like this, I don't even have to think about it. We don't even get to raid. I'm sorry, guys. But stay true to everybody. We'll see you next week. And do you hear the calling?